would need a quick repast or a temporary break from my agenda. Off to the bedroom I would head, pull out the Playboy from neath the bed, and sneak a peek at all the portraits of pudenda. My alternatives were slim. If I tried to find another source for sin, I'd have to hang out with the losers in the back room of my local video store. But last month I finally made the call. I got a brand new cable modem installed, and it opened up the floodgates on a whole new universe of internet porn. Internet porn, Roman orgy scenes. Internet porn, dominatrix queens. Internet porn, girl on girl on girl on girl on girl on guy on sheep. Internet porn, gross anatomy. Internet porn, Pam and Tommy Lee. Internet porn, when you're given so much to choose from, who has time to sleep? Honestly, honey, I don't know how the link got on there. After my girlfriend goes to sleep, then I get out of bed and down the hall I creep, so I can hunker down and wallow in depravity until 3 or 4. You'll always find me in that same tableau, silhouetted by my monitor's warm glow, and absorbing all the bounty from the cornucopia of internet porn. Internet porn, barely legal teens. Internet porn, naughty figurines. Internet geriatric German grandmas spanking Spanish men. Internet porn, erotic Asian art. Internet porn, guys with extra parts. Internet, I don't think I'm ever going to see the sun again. Internet porn, melonlove.com. Internet porn, there's my neighbor's mom. Internet porn, bikers wearing diapers, chasing nurses dressed like Smurfs. Internet porn, maison le clavage. Internet porn, en deux trois ménages. Internet, every kind of smut from every corner of the earth.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7. 24/7.
We don't know anything about you, Christian. Are you a married guy, single guy?
I am married. I got married this past August. I am one of those lucky men.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, everyone. This is the Mr. Obvious Show. I'm your host, Mr. Obvious. As always, I'm here to help you, the listener, with your problems, big or small. Let's go right to the old telephones. Hello, Mr. Obvious.
Is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Obvious. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Uh-huh.
Let me just start by saying I really love your show, Mr. Obvious.
Well, that's just grand, and thank you for calling, sir. I appreciate it.
No, wait, Mr. Obvious?
Yes?
Yeah, I've got a problem I wanted to talk to you about.
Of course. That's why I'm here, caller. Go ahead with your question.
Well, for several years now, my wife and I have been saving our money because we wanted to build a deck right off our living room there on the back of the house.
Oh, that is lovely. Nothing like a nice deck.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've been skimping and saving. Finally saved enough so that we could afford to have that deck.
Wow. My congratulations to you, caller, once again. And I appreciate the fun.
No, here's the problem. Even though I'm pretty handy, I figured it's too big a job for me, so... Well, I took your advice, Mr. Obvious. Always call a professional.
Mm-hmm.
So I called some local contractors and had them come out and give me some estimates.
Oh, estimates. That's always a very good idea. One of my Mr. Obvious rules to live by.
I thought so, Mr. Obvious. Well, we picked a guy to do the work, and he really seemed to know his stuff, and he promised to get started right away.
Sounds like a self-starter, a real go-getter.
Well, sure, that's what I thought, but now I'm not so sure, and I think we may have made a mistake.
Well, why is that, caller? What makes you say that?
Well, it's been several weeks now, and well, we still don't have a deck. I'm beginning to think this guy is incompetent.
Well, now, caller, have you talked to your contractor about your feeling?
Well, I tried to. I came home early the other day, talked to him, and his truck was in the driveway, but I couldn't find him anywhere. And finally I went inside, and that's when I heard some noises coming from the bedroom.
The bedroom? That seems like an odd place to be working on your decks in the...
Well, yeah, that's what I thought, Mr. Obvious. So, well, I went upstairs, and there was the contractor, all right, and he was, he was naked.
Oh, my goodness. Not even wearing safety goggles, huh? Now, that sounds dangerous.
Well, yeah, Mr. Obvious, and here's the weird part. He was laying on top of my wife.
Uh-oh. Now, was she naked, too?
Naked as a jaybird, Mr. Obvious. And as you can imagine, I got pretty mad.
Certainly, yeah.
Well, I mean, since he was so far behind schedule already, I asked him what the heck was going on.
Well, you know, caller, you're certainly within your rights, seeing how he works for you. Caller, is he being paid hourly or by the job?
By the job.
Oh, no, that's fortunate for you. That way you don't pay while he plays, of course. That's one of those Mr. Obvious rules to live by.
I give that a right on, Mr. Obvious. Anyway, Mr. Obvious, my contractor explains that he's lost his tape measure, and he's trying to find out how tall my wife is so he can have her lay down beside the boards that he's going to cut.
Really? Did you ask why they were naked at all? Did that come up, or...
Jeez, Mr. Obvious, I figured you'd know this. You can't get an accurate reading off somebody's height when they're wearing clothes. Even I know that.
I'm sorry?
Maybe it's their weight. Anyway, whatever. Well, the more I think about it, the madder I get. I feel like I should fire the guy.
Well, I can certainly see that. That would be within your rights.
And then just last week, I found him naked on top of my sister when he lost his plumb bob.
I see. That is unfortunate, caller.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what kind of contractor is that careless with his tools? I mean, if he keeps losing them, I may never get my deck finished.
Now, caller, I don't want to get too personal, but I'm afraid what's happening here is that your contractor, now follow me on this, your contractor
right,
is having an illicit affair.
Ooh, an affair? Like sex? You know, when he's married, he's having sex with somebody else?
I think so.
Who do you think it is?
I think it's with your wife, caller, and evidently with your sister, too.
What? So these stories about him losing his tape measure and his plumb bob, Mr. Obvious, you think he just made those up?
That'd be my guess, caller.
I never made the connection. But what you're saying is he may still be a good contractor.
Well, actually, I guess he could be.
So, Mr. Obvious, you're saying maybe I was being a little hasty. Boy, is my face red. I feel like a real schmo.
Now, caller, don't be so hard on yourself. That sort of thing happens when we jump to conclusions without having all the facts.
Mr. Obvious, you're a lifesaver.
That's nice of you to say, and thanks for calling. Well, join us next time on the Mr. Obvious Show.
Well, look who's here. You guys. Where have you been? What show is it? That's right. It's the Bob and Tom Show. By the way, I may have forgotten how to do radio. There is, not that I ever did know. There's Jess Hooker.
Hi, Josh.
Willie Griswold at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk.
Good morning, man.
Good morning. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I am Josh Arnold, fresh off a week of gastrointestinal nightmares, and there's Tom Griswold.
I'm okay. Doing great.
Good. I'm glad. You and I had a very nice chat yesterday, and I was happy to hear that you were doing so well. While I was...
right in the middle of it, I all of a sudden you hear all this rustling. The short version is I went for a very long walk with my two dogs, and about halfway through, I bagged up some of their business. I didn't want to be carrying it around for the extra 2 miles. So, well, you know something? I'll just stow it. And I kind of heaved it into a wooded area.
Yeah.
And on my way back, I got to get this. I didn't realize I'd buried it back in. So if you're wondering what that was. Now, this is an unusual version of the show. I'm very pleased that any of us are still here. Chick's out. Godwin came in this morning. He's sick.
Oh, no.
So I sent him home because I couldn't stand the whining. So we got a quorum. We're ready to fight.
Yeah.
Coming up today, comedian Jim Brewer, a guy who always looks stoned but is sober.
Yes.
He's got those eye things. Looking forward to talking with Jim. And comedian Greg Warren, one of our favorites. Haven't talked to Greg for a while. And the other day, Greg's been doing a lot of stuff with Nate Bargatze.
Yeah.
And I think you've made it in life when your name is the answer to a clue in the New York Times crossword puzzle. And that was Nate.
Oh, nice.
Just a couple weeks ago.
Good.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Greg is an avid crossword puzzle. He and I have crossword puzzles and iced tea in common. And so I sent it to him and said, look what happened to your boss. How cool is that? So, Josh, actually, our first letter, Josh, involves your ailment.
Okay.
I understand you have diverticulitis.
I do.
And by the way, your diet, you were telling me yesterday on the phone, your diet for the last several weeks has consisted of what?
Well, very low fiber because I had the first bout of diverticulitis a month ago, was hospitalized. And then I had what I guess is now considered smoldering diverticulitis, which makes it sound sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen her eyes? They're smoldering. So are her bowels.
As a medical adjective, smoldering is never good.
No.
And it came back with a vengeance last week. I've been on a clear liquid diet for 7 days. My body hasn't seen a nutrient or mineral in 7 days. My brain is barely functioning.
Yeah.
You can't even have like a power bar? Or?
We're getting there. I think today.
What can you have? Like a shake or?
I can have bone broth.
Nice.
Jell-O.
Great.
Now, see.
And that's about it.
Yeah. I did mention this to Josh. This may be from the way I was raised. I hate Jell-O.
I'm not a fan either.
And because my mother for dessert, every once in a while, instead of like real dessert, we'd have Jell-O with bananas in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Oh, just
I used to have
awful.
bananas and grapes. And
Oh, God.
Kind of like the fruit cocktail.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So when I was recovering from open heart surgery, as hungry as I may have been, I passed on the Jell-O.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
So-
I grew up in a weight loss. Like everything was low fat when we were kids, and so Jell-O was the go-to. So as a teenager, it's like, oh, we would just eat Jell-O packs all the time, the sugar-free ones. We won't gain any weight. That's what we would do like the month before spring break.
Oh,
Horrible.
I remember chugging like Slim Fast chocolates that I found in the pantry.
My
being
dad bought those for us.
And being like, these things must be so healthy, and drinking 8 of them before bed. I'm about to be jacked tomorrow.
I will say this to the Jell-O people. I do love Jell-O pudding.
Yes.
I do too.
Yeah, it's good.
Not the instant, the kind you make yourself.
Yes.
With the heat, no, that's very, very good. So bone broth, huh? Can you have coffee or tea or anything?
I can, yeah. I haven't had caffeine in a week.
Oh, that's okay. I've had enough already today.
Okay.
I'll just send the vibes your way.
Have you just been sleeping?
No, I've been. I've been watching a lot of mindfulness videos on how not to spiral into complete madness while you're and doing like these weird, like these hypnotherapy things of just, dude, relax, because your life isn't over. It's been.
Is it just like you are okay? Everything's fine, Josh. Like, is it ASMR-y or?
Yeah. You're in the opening of a forest, and as you walk through the branches, or you move them away, much like your digestive system moves things smoothly.
And then if it were accurate, it would go, and by the way, Josh, Tom's favorite story about your father, he was a Vietnam War combat veteran, 2 tours of duty. And when he wiped away the vines one day, he said he realized after a few minutes some of the vines were giant snakes.
Yes. And by the
so
way,
the terror will continue.
He's now up in heaven looking at his pussy son watching hypnotherapy videos and going, what did I raise?
Have you been considered going to a hypnotist?
Not a full-fledged hypnotist. No. This is sort of the micro-dosing of hypnotism.
Is it working?
Well, I'm only on like day 8.
Okay.
So it's very relaxing.
And what's the goal?
To
cheeseburger.
To just chill out.
Okay.
Get my vagus nerve relaxed.
Okay.
So that my gut is more relaxed.
Okay, got
Yes.
you.
Now, I suppose you probably can't watch network television because every commercial is about delicious food you can't eat.
It's 90%.
Yeah.
Like you don't realize how much it really is about. No wonder we're all fat. And obviously we're not all fat, but so many.
Yeah.
I mean, we are inundated.
I had that
cannot
thought.
escape it.
The other day I ate ice cream, and I said, it's a miracle I don't eat this every hour of every day. And just like not even like really great ice cream, just any ice cream you can find at the gas station.
As I remember as a kid thinking that's what you were going to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I'll eat for every meal.
If I win the lottery, Dairy Queen breakfast lunch, I'll have a Dairy Queen at my house. Well,
I'm on the mend. The tailspin has been corrected. So
Okay. And our first letter, which we'll get to in a few minutes, does mention diverticulitis.
Okay.
Once again, Jim Brewer, Greg Warren coming up. Also, I want to talk about our car girl, Christy Lee. She'll be back, if the gods of the airlines are with us, she'll be back tomorrow.
Yes.
But she was helping out with some family issues down south, but she's going to return. But when she gets here, she'll be driving her Hyundai. And as you know, Christy's a car girl. She has had, when I first met her years ago, she was getting a new car every year. And I'm not sure how she did that on her salary. There were a lot of men in her life. She's a big car girl. And currently, for the last 2 years, which breaks a record for her keeping a car, she's a Hyundai girl. And Hyundai has their getaway sales event up and running. They call it the getaway sales event because you'll get away with a deal that is so right it almost feels wrong. You can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models, including the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, the Santa Fe Hybrid, and the Tucson. That's what Christy Lee drives. And she drives the Tucson Hybrid. I forgot about that. We should point out Christy lives practically in a different state, and that's very important for her to get good gas mileage, or she'd have to stop on her way here every morning. The Hyundai, bold and stylish Elantra. Also, the all-electric Ioniq 5 and the Ioniq 9. So get down to your local Hyundai dealer, get away with a deal you'll love during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. More information, HyundaiUSA.com, and that's HYUNDAI, HyundaiUSA.com. Coming up, a lot of exciting things in the world of news and sports. Big upset in NCAA men's college basketball. We'll get to that. Also, if a family member is recently deceased, a new place to put their cremated remains that has kind of a musical feel. We have a sperm donation in the news and a cool world record and a great version of the idea of a scarecrow that involves dressing up humans. It's quite interesting. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Q95 traffic.
We wrote a 10-minute song about chick capping the oil spill.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
What? Anybody want to hear this?
Yeah.
What
now?
I don't.
No, I'm puzzled. Chick McGee capping the oil spill?
Yeah, we just thought up a stupid little song.
Uh-huh.
The problem is you got to get somebody to be able to go down that deep.
Right.
It's humanly impossible
I've been down
for somebody
80
to do that.
I've been down 80 feet.
So the first part of the song has to do with getting chicks' blood pressure down enough to where we can get him down.
Oh, gosh, yeah. My impending death. This is hilarious. Go.
There we go.
Yeah.
This may not be funny. I don't know.
Well, that's all right. So
You
far,
couldn't measure chick's blood pressure. It was 20/10 or less. Chick had been married about 13 times. He'd fought the IRS. Chick was immune to pressure. His heart would barely beat. And the question was, could Chick McGee go down 5,000 feet?
I don't know.
All right. Getting my bearings.
Fair enough.
Chick Scuba died for sucking treasure and sold the gold he'd found. And one day Chick bought a submarine. He could take it a mile down. Wasn't any telling how far down Chick would dive. Would it go down to the bottom and would Chick still survive? Christy, don't move the paper while I'm saying it.
I was trying to help.
Could Chick cap off an oil spell? We'd have to... oil spell. Can I do that
oil
again?
spill.
Could Chick cap off an oil spill? We'd have to wait and see. He'd pump gas at a Chevron and Chick despise BP. Now you can hurry him. Wouldn't want to do it quicker. Chick would pump gas at a Chevron and Chick despised BP because the BP station had a guy with a mullet and an Aussie satin coat who'd stand in the road and yelling at cars trying to sell some stupid boat.
That guy.
Donnie Baker, yeah.
Chick stopped the spill in about 10 minutes and came back up for air. Then he closed the hatch down one more time and drove it back down there. And Chick mooned Donnie Baker on the BP camera a mile down at sea. And Barack Obama, that's what's known as audacity. So don't tell me about audacity. Let's find somebody who can whip the ass of somebody at BP. Don't tell me about audacity. Yeah, show me a man that's smart and gracious, a man that's sort of spacious. The man who defines audacious. Chick McGee. The song would have been better if Christy had moved the paper quicker.
Yeah, I have to blame Christy.
I apologize.
Pat, are you ready to do your movie review?
Sure, why not?
Oh,
We can do
okay.
that. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Big week this week. Talking about the new movie Sex and the City 2.
Now, should we explain that the way you have a very interesting way of making sure that your reviews are not biased? You don't chum around with the stars.
I do not chum around with the stars.
And in
as
fact,
little as possible.
You don't
I'll say.
associate pretty much with the movie itself.
Do not do that.
So in other words, you don't go to the movie
I don't interact with the movie in any way.
by seeing it.
By seeing it,
Right,
I try not to think
That
about
would
it.
bias your opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Once you've seen a movie, there's no way you can be objective about it. You have been foiled. The content is in your head, and there's no way you can do it. Now, this week, Sex and the City 2. Carrie, Amanda, Mary-Kate, and Ashley return for the sequel. There will be sex, followed by brunch, during which a penis will be ridiculed. There will be giggling and togetherness. Cynthia Nixon, shockingly, not returning for the sequel. I don't know if you know that. The role of Amanda is played by a broom with a face drawn on it. Sarah Jessica Parker does return, and contrary to early rumors, the role of Carrie is not played by Super Saver. Winner of the Kentucky Derby. Super Saver. Obviously, these are some heavy-duty female role models, but you don't have to go to the movies to hear about strong women, as you'll see in this edition of the Unbiased Movie Review, which is also ripped from the headlines.
Really?
Yes. In Minnesota, a mother has given birth in the car while driving herself to the hospital. Well, what does she want? A medal? One time I soiled myself on the way home from the airport. Nobody seemed to think that was much of a miracle.
Yeah.
The only difference is that mine didn't scream coming out. In fact, it was almost eerily quiet. There was a whimper. I'm not sure what gender came out of. Ripped from the headlines. Yes. Sex and the City 2. Definitely a movie for females. Well, what's wrong with seeing something a little soft and fun? You need it sometimes. After watching all the violence in the news, one of Spain's most famous matadors remains in critical condition after sucking the horn of one of Spain's most famous bulls. Julio Aparicio was gored through the throat, his jawbone fractured, his tongue pierced, his soft palate smashed. Doctors say he may never say, "That's delicious," again. From now on, we'll probably say, "That's delicious." Whatever "that's delicious" is in Spanish.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say, "Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn." Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Tom Sports Desk. Hey. Ace Cosby across the way. Howdy. I am Josh Arnold, and there he is, Tommy Griswold.
Now, it's unusual to see Josh here.
It has been it's been a tough season. Health.
Yeah, you got something called diverticulitis.
Mm-hmm.
And our first letter, just by chance, mentions that.
Okay.
You've been treating it by, what is it? You can eat bone broth and what else?
Yeah, Jell-O. You can have popsicles and some juices, and but I'm staying away because the sugars and popsicles and juices mess up my stomach. So, yay! But yeah, do you have all broth and Jell-O.
Do you have any bowel function? I mean, are you?
I mean, it's so minimal, but
you're saving on toilet paper.
But incredibly frequent. Isn't that fun?
So it's like Pat's great joke. Yeah. The song wasn't funny, but at least it was long.
Yes, but I think that has more to do with the antibiotics.
Okay, very complicated. This is a nice letter here from Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Tammy's kind enough to say, I grew up in Hartwell, Ohio. My grandpa worked at a bourbon distillery right down the street. I grew up with that smell, and I loved it. In the town over was a flavoring company. The only flavor that was super strong was butterscotch. On the days they made butterscotch, it mixed with bourbon, and the smell was glorious.
Wow.
I bet.
Now, I was hoping this letter would end with the addiction to some bourbon and butterscotch drink. No, but she goes, diverticulitis, really sucks. My husband has it, gets flare-ups. He had to learn what not to eat to prevent him from more hospital visits. So good luck, Josh, with your future diet.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, you'll be able to eat normal food at some point, I hope?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is a somewhat, maybe serendipitous is the word I'm looking for. Dear Bob and Tom Show, writes Al, my daughter shoved a toy up her nose yesterday. I've been a member of the Morning Breath Club, the secret society of this show, and I knew exactly what to do. My wife called me frantically. I explained the Tom and young Willie procedure. Shortly thereafter, I received a text saying, got it.
Nice.
I am now viewed as a genius.
Cool.
If you've ever heard this story, little Willie.
Happy to help, yeah.
Well, you shoved a blueberry up your nose.
Yeah, made him taste better. I know. But you're dealing with a 4-year-old. You're dealing with a lunatic.
But that was the reason?
Yeah, it made him salty.
Oh.
I know, man. It's gross.
So the idea would be shove the blueberry up your nose, then pull it out and then eat it.
I can't.
Right. No, you're a kid.
I can't justify it.
No, we get it.
It's weird. You look at me like I can explain why this is.
A lot of kids do it.
So I called a friend of mine who was a doctor, ER doc, and I said, what do I do? So I took little Willie, put him on the kitchen island, and because it's a closed system, he explained to me, you cut off the nostril on this side, the non-blueberry side, and then blow in his mouth, and by God, that blueberry shot out of his nose, and my dog Elvis ate it.
What a scene.
Elvis got it. Elvis understood they taste better once they go in the nose, man.
All right.
We'll marinate for you.
Beautiful golden retriever. Miss you, Elvis. Wish you were still here. By the way, Miss Hooker, how do people write letters to us? What's the procedure?
You go to bobandtom.com, or you can just go to bobandtom.com at bobandtom.com.
Yeah,
that's the email address. Yeah,
it's right there.
Yeah, it's all right there.
I'm guessing last week you guys discussed bathroom graffiti in schools.
We wondered if they still do it now that social media has kind of taken over all those old school type things.
Yeah, so kids have their phones in the bathrooms now as opposed to...
They just post it on Snapchat.
Kevin from Fort Madison writes in, as a school custodian, I can assure you it still happens. Not a day goes by that I don't have to clean up markings from pens, pencils, or markers. I'm certainly grateful for magic erasers, which is alien technology, by the way.
Yeah, those things are great.
Yeah.
Now,
and God bless you to all the custodians out there.
The other aspect of this was with contemporary phone technology. Has this cut back on the carved penises into the wooden desks? Because it's hard enough for a teacher to compete with a cell phone. When I was a kid, they couldn't compete with me looking out the window.
Yeah. We rarely had wooden desks. They were all kind of this stuff,
like
whatever this
Formica,
is. Formica?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all, I think because of the carving issue.
Yeah. You have to wonder if there's some amazing sculptor who developed his bas relief skills on a wooden desk.
I mean, I remember because in my older schools, like when I was younger, they were older schools. And yeah, I saw a couple mean AC/DCs. And,
right?
Yeah. Must have been a really boring class. They got the logo right.
Whatever that S is, that's sort of like
I love that
three-dimensional.
thing, too. Yeah. The 3 lines and you connect them.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, didn't we determine recently what rock and roll tattoo was most?
Stones was number 1, I believe.
Well, yeah.
The Stones' lips and tongue.
Yeah, and then Pink Floyd, and then
Oh,
AC/DC.
yeah, the Prism.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then AC/DC. Now,
and then Lisa Loeb. Isn't that number 4?
She's so pretty.
Yeah.
Just when we went off the air on Friday, we got the sad news that Chuck Norris passed away.
Mm-hmm. I watched one of his movies over the weekend, The Hero and the Terror.
How was it?
Fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Holds up?
He was the hero, and boy, he had to fight a terror.
He started off the bad guy, kind of.
Oh, yeah, like a Bruce Lee.
Yeah, Bruce Lee kicked his ass. Chuck Norris, I'm a huge fan of the Chuck Norris jokes, the memes, and apparently Mr. Norris was a fan also. There are a couple of them he actually performed.
Oh, okay.
He's on tape doing a couple of them. But we have our first post, a breathing Chuck Norris joke.
Oh, you mispronounced last. Only. Yeah, yes.
Jerry writes, Chuck Norris dug his own grave after he had died. No?
Look, I mean, you know what? I applaud it in that it sounds like that's an original that he wrote.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody who puts pen to paper is fine with me.
Yeah. I have one from Lou. Chuck Norris actually died 20 years ago, but death has only just built up enough courage to let him know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's hard to react to it because
I know that's the reaction you get.
The man is dead, so it's hard to cheer for that. We are sad.
I did notice if you,
I think one of his, my dad was so tough. I get the eulogy.
Yeah.
If you look
years, how tough was
look through the pictures of Mr. Norris over the years, the biggest mistake he made was going with the jet black toupees that just look so fake.
They were
right up your alley.
Yeah.
You know, you're in your 80s. You don't have the Elvis.
I didn't know he was 87. He didn't look 87.
He just did a video last week.
Yeah.
It's got to be tough for those guys whose whole image is their image, and then they have to sort of age. It's not very masculine to age.
But at least Burt Reynolds would his toupees got better.
Got salt and pepper, he kind of.
Yeah.
How did Chuck Norris die?
They haven't said. They just said
Okay.
he passed suddenly.
Oh, okay.
Was what the obituary said. But
he didn't die. Died Chuck Norris. All right, I didn't try as hard.
It's all right.
Well, Chuck Norris died. He briefly woke up. Oh, this is funny. This is from Kevin. He writes he's from Winchester. He said, when Chuck Norris died, he briefly woke up, corrected an error on his death certificate, shook the doctor's hand, and laid peacefully back down. Okay, we get the idea.
Yeah, I kind of like that one.
Yeah,
Good joke.
We'll see.
Shook the doctor's hand. Hey, look, I appreciate you doing everything you could.
Okay. Listening to you guys talk about walk-up music for car. Okay, Willie, I'll bring you up to speed on
Please, yeah.
On baseball, walk-up music.
Cool, always fun.
Yeah, so we decided we would each have what our walk-up music would be. And Miss Hooker, do you want to tell Willie what yours was?
Last Resort by Papa Roach.
Great,
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
It is.
Kind of marching feel.
Yeah, it's
immediate.
loud.
It's right out of the
Yes,
gate.
yeah.
Yeah. And Josh, yours was.
You know what? I don't think we said, but I would go with "Right Now" by Korn.
Really?
Oh, you should hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
Willie, have you ever given any thought?
When on stage, I walk out to Queen. I walk out to "Tear It Up" by Queen. That's a fun one.
Okay.
Really high energy.
Yeah.
That or "I'm Real," Ja Rule and Jennifer Lopez.
That's so good.
It's another because it starts with "What's my MFing name?"
Yeah.
And then, I'm walking on stage, it's Willie. That's my MF name.
Yeah.
It's a real fun
So
one.
this isn't for your kids' shows.
No, it's not.
Okay. But I was wondering that if I'm sure this technology exists. When I walk up to my car, it automatically unlocks and the lights pop on.
Okay.
Which I think a lot of cars do now.
Yeah.
It's not exclusive to mine by any means. But it also turns the radio on.
Okay.
So I was thinking, could you have an external speaker installed so when you got, say, 50 feet from your car, it would start playing your walk-up music? Which would be great for me because then I could find it in the Target parking lot. Just last week at the gym, I got into the wrong car.
He's a menace.
Does that happen to you like once a year?
No, it's happened twice in the last month.
You got to get those numbers down. That's crazy.
I knew it wasn't my car because it had the shifter was like a stick thing sticking up. My car has this weird dial to
I
shift
remember
it.
the last time you did this, you said you got in the car, you saw a pack of cigarettes, you go, wait a second, I don't smoke.
Yeah.
And that's how long it took
That
you
was
to realize.
I was in a rental car. I got in the car and I could smell it right away. Wait a minute, I don't smoke. But it would be really cool to have walk-up music to your car, I thought.
Yeah.
Here's a different idea. Ross writes, talking about walk-up music for your cars, what if you had walk-up music for the toilet?
First thing in the morning.
Ross, you really got Tom with this.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? You open the bathroom door and all of a sudden, ba-ba-ba-da-da, da-da-da-da.
Well, so what would your walk-up music be for the toilet?
I just saw this letter. I have to think about it.
Like at an NBA game.
Right. You all ready for this?
And lately, Josh, it'd be going off quite often at your house. Wow. Well, I really feel. Can you have any snacks at all today?
I'm hoping today is the day. I mean, it cannot be good to not eat for 7 days. I mean, I know there are fasts out there.
There are a lot of people
but you
that
can't take a
fast,
guy.
yeah.
You can't take a 270-pound guy and not feed him for a week.
You haven't had any clarity, like mentally?
Oh, I've been a shaky mess.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So probably I didn't hear something. I'm sure my doctor went, by the way, make sure you take multivitamins. And I'm not. I have no idea.
Oh,
Could you get like a protein drink?
And also,
do
by the way,
do they have too much fiber in it?
there are varying opinions on all of this.
Yeah.
So whatever's, talk to your doctors, of course. But with mine, they said hold off.
Yeah.
No protein drinks.
Can you spell diverticulitis? Because I'm sure I can't.
Yes, I've Googled it 97,000.
You downloaded the app?
I do have an app.
Speaking of the app, we have a brand new Bob and Tom app. It's been upgraded, as has our website. So it's you might want to check that out. A couple things going on. First of all, your bracket's probably busted. I think ESPN's down to 0, right? There was one huge upset just over the weekend. So if your bracket is busted, take heart. Our friends at Orange Insoles have a new 4K TV. For all of those of you with a busted bracket, you now have an opportunity to win that. Visit bobandtom.com/contest to get the details. Once again, courtesy of Orange Insoles. We certainly appreciate their support during men's college basketball. Also, I want to say a special, kind of a special invitation, I guess. We're going to be doing this show from Smoke Justice, which is a cool restaurant in Covington, Kentucky, right across the river from Cincinnati, in honor of the Cincinnati Reds opening day, which happens to be this Thursday. So this show will be coming to you from there, courtesy of Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. And we already have a T-shirt that we've put up on our pop-up shop. And I mention it because it's kind of a tribute to opening day. It's got a secret code on it.
We have the new one, too.
Oh, and
the revised version.
Yeah, there's two different versions of it now because I liked one, then I let everybody else vote, which I normally don't do because I don't believe in democracy. And they all voted for the other one.
Yeah.
No kidding.
So I went with the one they all liked, and then Chick on Friday goes, I like the other one. What?
I voted for the other one, too. I was on your side.
I don't know what happened. So in any event, now they're both up there, and there is a secret coded message on the shirt. And the interesting thing about the shirt is we're giving the money away.
We are.
What? Yeah, there's a cool charity out there called Brave Gowns, and it's a couple of ladies, and they sew little like superhero pajamas for kids, kind of capes and stuff. So for kids in the hospital. And the Cincinnati Children's Hospital is one of the best in the world, and we'll be lucky to hand them a check, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
So if you want to get one of the shirts, great. If you don't, we've got a direct link if you want to just make a donation to Brave Gowns. That'd be great, too. We'll also bring some of the shirts with us to Cincinnati, and we're going to have a special commemorative poster that I'm desperately working on again today. That's really cool. I'm really pleased with it. So hope to see you in Cincinnati. It's open to the public, and we always have a great time. We've got a bunch of cool guests coming on Thursday. Willie, you're going to be there?
Yeah.
And at this point, with the way the sick bay is around here, I'm not sure who will be there. We're all going to
come and be surprised.
We're all going to try.
Surprise.
But we hope that you can be there. While I'm at it, real quick, I want to mention a show coming up this Saturday at the Ritz Theater in Tiffin, Ohio, with our own Jeff Oskey, our own Josh Arnold, and our own Kostaki Economopoulos.
Yes.
That's going to be a killer show this Saturday at the Ritz Theater in Tiffin, Ohio. Now, we have a bunch of stuff coming up in the world of sports. Willie G sitting in for the Chickster at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. And March Madness continues, and the Sweet 16 has been established, and there are some surprises in there. Right now, I want to remind you that for years, I can't even put a date on this. Chick McGee walked in here a couple houses ago and said, hey, I got this new security system. I installed it myself. It's called Simply Safe. We started talking to the Simply Safe people. In fact, we have Simply Safe right now in our building right here on the Bob and Tom Show. And Simply Safe has really grown over the years, and they're very sophisticated. I'll tell you this, they've been voted #1 in customer service by both Newsweek and USA Today. So Simply Safe has certainly arrived. And now they've got something called Active Guard Outdoor Protection. They have a whole bunch of different ways you can use your Simply Safe. In this case, I'm talking about AI-powered cameras that are backed up by professional monitoring agents. So if someone's lurking around or acting suspiciously on your property, those agents can see them and talk to them in real time and say, hey, the cops are on the way. They can even activate spotlights and, like I said, contact the police. Is the term fuzz still hip?
I like it.
I like it too. It's not hip.
Calling the fuzz? Okay. The what is it? The popo? The
5-0?
The 5-0? The authorities.
12?
The hardworking police officers will come and get rid of those bad guys. So, Simply Safe, no long-term contracts, no cancellation fees. Over 4 million Simply Safe homes are out there right now, and this place too. So, they've got a 60-day money-back guarantee, and once again, named the best home security system by Newsweek and U.S. News and World Report. So, why wait? Right now, the Bob and Tom Show can offer you a special break, 50% off the new Simply Safe system with professional monitoring. Go to simplysafetom.com. Once again, simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe. Coming up, we have a sperm donation news. We have another critter with a head stuck in a jar, and we have sports with Willie G on the way from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening this morning. Got something to say? Send us an email. bobandtom@bobandtom.com.
Hey! You still don't have orange insoles? Do you walk? Do you stand? Do you work? Then, buddy, your feet are losing the war every single day. Your arches go flat. Your heels scream. Your knees pop like popcorn. But wait, what if I told you you don't need a prescription, you don't need a diagnosis, you just need orange insoles? Rigid arch support that does not collapse. Deep heel cup for shock absorption. Built strong for work boots. Comfortable enough for everyday shoes. You upgraded your tires. You upgraded your mattress. Maybe, just maybe, upgrade what you stand on every single day. orange insoles. If you have feet, you qualify.
I did create a new character for Donald Trump. It's a mashup. It's Ronald McDonald Trump.
Oh!
Yeah, it's tremendous. We've got the Hamburglar. We're working on... he's rubbling, and he's a bad guy. He's a bad guy, so we've got some help. We've got Mayor McCheese doing a tremendous job. Mayor McCheese is working with me, and Officer Big Mac, and also Elon McMuffin. The three of us, the four of us, we're doing a great job.
Now, is it true, Mr. President, that you fired half of the Fry guys?
We did. We had to. Elon came in and he said, "You're not doing what you need to do, and it's costing too much." And we're going to build a wall between the restaurant and the play area, and then we're going to build a ball pit. It's going to be the best ball pit, and it's like a spherical moat. It's going to be tremendous, and we're going to make Playland great again. It's going to be the number one. The number one. It's not any better. You can't get any better. J.D. Value Mill. He's a great guy.
That's Frank Caliendo. Oh, that's so funny.
It turns and sways.
Okay. Well, thanks for the call. Have a great day today. We're going to move
And I've got
forward.
one more thing. May I say one more thing?
I've
been waiting 20-some years for this. Is everybody listening?
Yeah, we're listening.
Okay. Chick, go back 20-some years, 1998, Fort Wayne, Indiana, all weekend with me.
What?
There we go. Yes. Finally.
I have, okay, whatever you say.
Okay, remember, and listen to this. You went by your real name when you checked in, and you invited me for the weekend. Now, wait.
Oh, God.
I'm going to get shot for this. And you ordered grapes and Miller Lite beer.
Yeah, that sounds like me, all right.
That's right.
Yep, that's me, okay.
Okay, Deborah, we got to go here. Christy, give me the teaser.
That couldn't have gone better. Yeah.
Somehow I blame you.
Ah, boy. Where do we go from here?
I am amazed at the women who do that.
At what?
I was with a friend who will go
We are,
nameless.
you know what?
What did
us
people?
as guys are also amazed.
And he goes,
Yeah,
I-
exactly. So I'm sorry.
This guy-
So Christy, you're talking with one of your not boyfriends, but
just
male
a guy
friend.
friend.
Yep.
And he goes, I can get a woman to send me a naked photo within the next 10 minutes.
And?
I go, no way. 8.5 minutes later, bing.
Wow, Monsignor, that is impressive.
Okay, that's less than 8 minutes.
What happened now?
Sent me a video of their
Go ahead, show that.
ex-girlfriend.
No, show it to Tom.
I can't. I don't want Christy. Cover your eyes.
Oh, I've seen it all before.
No,
Oh
my
God! Wow.
Evidently, she's lost her keys.
Oh my Lord, that is
Does that look like something out of the movie Dune or what?
It really does.
Let me word it this way. That puts the C in graphic. We must. I've got to.
Wow.
I've got to go.
Hold on a second.
I've got to go.
That is a slut.
I've got to.
That is an ex-girlfriend.
That's not someone making a sandwich, even though it looks like it.
Wash your hands and make me a cheese sandwich.
Oh,
Mommy, why is that woman massaging two pancakes? Wait a minute.
One.
Scoop.
Big scoop. That's a huge scoop.
Two.
That's not
Two
a big
scoops.
blender.
Okay.
Three.
Hey, no, you're not going to run out of room.
No, you're not.
No, you're.
That's perfect.
There's milk right there.
Milk and pour it about.
You want to put a little whey protein in
A little
there?
more than that.
A little more than
Oh,
that.
Yeah, come on.
There.
Hey, a little more. All right, that's
Okay.
good. Now load it with Oreos.
Yeah.
All right.
We have vanilla ice cream.
In the blender, not in your mouth.
Don't eat the Oreos yet.
All right. How many got there?
I don't think I've had an Oreo in years.
That one and another stack that
Is that
high.
an even number?
Oh, for
Did you count them?
sake.
How many got there?
It's bad luck to eat another number
Keep
of
going.
Oreos.
You gotta-
It's bad luck, chick. Did you
All
count
right,
them?
that's enough.
No, it isn't. Keep going.
Shut your hole.
This is our shake.
You're not going to be able to drink it. You're going to have to eat it with a spoon.
That's fine.
Put more milk
What is
in
that? 15 Oreos?
Oh, this is it's going to be perfect. It'll go right up to the top.
Peanutopolis. That's hilarious.
I love it. All right. Put a Klondike bar there. Come on.
Throw
let's
in the
go.
Klondike
What'd
bar.
you do for a Klondike bar?
Mm-hmm.
I'd kill some blood.
Throw a little more milk in, chick.
Klondike
Come on.
bars in there.
Blah, 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 blah. All right.
There we go.
There you go.
That's,
That's
there
good.
you go.
Just let
Okay.
it go. Keep going.
God,
Look at that.
look at that.
That's heaven.
Look
Look
at
at
the
that.
Snickers bar.
Look at that. Snickers bars. Looks like it's swirling around the bottom of a toilet bowl, doesn't it?
You're putting more ice cream in there?
Yes. There you go. Now blend her up there. Oh, one more. Come on.
At least it's an even number. Okay, there we go. Are those the peanuts trying to... No, Bob, sip that over there by your microphone. Let's hear your
I'll
judgment
have a
on that.
taste. Tom has to drink it.
We
though.
should market this.
Wow, it smells very good.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
That is very good.
Tell me this is not good.
That is very good.
Very chocolatey.
See?
This is much better than your shake.
Thank you very much.
Why don't you throw some protein powder in that? So at least you get some protein.
And why don't you run up an alley
your
and
shake.
yell fish? How about that?
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Jess Hooker at the news desk today.
Hi, Joshy.
Willie Griswold across the way at the OriginSouls.com sports desk.
Hey, man.
I have no doubt that you enjoyed some basketball.
Oh,
over the
yeah,
weekend.
man. It's hoop season.
All right.
I was thinking something about that the other day.
Well, hold on 1 second, please. Wait.
Sorry.
There's Ace Cosby.
I didn't see him.
Thank you. I am Josh Arnold. We're all here in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios live, and there's Tom Griswold.
Because I was going to say on the radio, it's because you were gone most of last week. I was going to say, yeah, Josh just wanted to sit around watching basketball, but you're one of the only people that doesn't watch basketball at all.
Right.
Did you see any games?
No.
I mean, there are some guys that would like to have diverticulitis just so they could call the boss and say, sorry, can't come in, then they could watch basketball all week.
Yeah, no, so it has started?
Yeah.
Yes.
That I'm joking, because obviously I said that you...
But it is down to the Sweet 16. And Josh, if you're just joining us, Josh was saying that he really can't eat anything. And if you watched any basketball, most of the commercials are for food.
Yeah.
Oof. And boy, there's some delicious food out there. I'm not going to dwell on it. But
No, there are. There are some amazing sandwiches and pizzas.
I thought we'd go around the room, just discuss what great food we had this weekend. Ace, I'll start. I had two sliders, and I've got to make an amendment to my the menu that I have declared. I have always contended that I do not like steak fries.
Yeah.
As Bob brilliantly pointed out, the steak fry, too much potato. But I did have a new kind of a semi-steak fry at a place called Monterey on Friday. I'm not sure what they did to it, but I actually
seasoned well?
I don't know. They were like extra big and they were delightful.
Yeah.
I sent my compliments to the chef, and I'm sure the young lady didn't bother telling. Yeah. There's a weird old guy, I think, with his daughter having lunch. He complimented your fries. That's not my daughter, sir. That's Kelly.
These are palm frites.
But I may have to reevaluate steak fries.
Yeah, I had steak fries last night.
I love them.
I had girl dinner last night. We had Caesar salad and French fries.
If anything, they just mean more ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then at the last minute, I had homemade tacos on Saturday.
that's always good.
Made by someone that knows what they're doing.
Oh, that's
Not
always
you.
important.
Not me.
Yeah.
Soft or hard shells?
Soft. Although I will say this: when I go to Taco Bell, I always get the hard shells. I'm not
Really?
sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't like the hard shells except at Taco Bell.
Okay.
So what we're doing is we're talking about great food since Josh can't have any. Willie, what'd you have this weekend? Anything stellar?
Man, I've been there's this bar next to my place in Chicago, and I've been going there a lot because I just want to become a regular.
Yeah.
But I've been having their cheeseburger. I've had 3 of those last week.
Nice.
Just because it gets busy sometimes, and I want to be like, oh, Willie's here. You know, come on, we'll pull one up for you.
Yeah.
And I keep going there, and there's a new bartender, so I'm going there every single day.
Fries?
Yeah, great fries.
Good
Great
fries?
So you're trying to establish.
Yes. And I'm talking to the front of house. I'm trying to make sure I know everybody.
That's good.
Really want to be a regular, man.
You'll get there.
Go in there every day, new bartender. Dang it.
Yeah.
I'm the same way with a coffee place, though.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Going to my coffee place and have fun. Now, did you have anything great this weekend to eat?
I did. I had, sorry, Josh, I had shrimp Diablo on Saturday. And I feel like that may have been my farewell tour with shrimp Diablo.
Why?
Because it is a spicy shrimp dish. And whoa, yeah.
Was there a post Diablo?
No, just
blowout?
upset. Like you just don't feel good afterwards. And it was hot, and it was hot to the point that
See, this is good. Tell Josh something delicious that had a terrible effect on you, so he's not going to be jealous.
So don't feel bad about that. But yeah, the shrimp Diablo's over. I think that was it. And then last night I had girl dinner, which, like I said, was Caesar salad, steak fries, but I also did the creme fraiche and caviar on my steak fries.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Caviar.
Yeah.
Caviar on your French fries?
Yeah.
I don't even know what creme fraiche is.
It is the tangy, like if you take the tangiest part of sour cream and made it thicker, that's what creme fraiche is to me.
On steak fries sounds pretty great.
Yeah, and then with some caviar on top.
Wow.
So it's kind of like a loaded potato.
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Enough food talk. I apologize.
Queen.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Now, Willie G sitting in at the sports says, big upset.
Yeah, dominant front court helped Florida earn another number 1 seed and position the defending national champion Gators for a chance at a repeat. They ran into a more physical team, though. 9th-seeded Iowa played tougher inside the... I have a question. I think this is a mistake. I think they meant to say inside the paint, but it just says inside the pane, and I think it's kind of fun. 9th-seeded Iowa played tougher inside the pane and across the court.
Yeah.
Like they were going through something.
Guys, we were inside the pane that whole last quarter.
But yeah, guys, Iowa won. Bill Self says he hasn't decided whether he will continue his Hall of Fame coaching career after the Jayhawks season ended with a heartbreaking loss to St. John's in the second round of the NCAA tournament.
Well, he needs to do some self-reflection.
I mean, dude, and also he can release a self-help book. I mean,
yeah, that one, the title's already written for the guy.
He's going to sell millions with that thing.
By the way, the phrase "in the paint" these days isn't as effective because there's so much paint in the court now with all the logos.
Yes. Is it the paint of the gambling ad by the net, or is it the paint in the middle? There is a lot of paint.
Yeah, okay.
I say in the paint whenever my girlfriend's on her period.
Arnold's a problem in the paint.
Coming up, we're going to find out more about the world of sports. We have a world record coming your way. And this I had never contemplated, thought of. According to scientists, or at least some, including Professor Christopher Bunker, he is, quote, a dermatologist specializing in the male genital.
Oh, okay.
Headline, why men should use toilet paper after peeing.
Oh, come on.
This is going to be very awkward.
We know the world wants to eliminate men. We're aware of that. I mean, this is just one of the final.
We'll find out what that's all about when we return to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
You've probably heard all those ads for
I did go out with a girl a lot younger than me, which was an odd experience.
Yeah.
A lot younger, early 30s, very early 30s, 22. And
yeah,
it was a mistake because I thought I'd be the older. Well, for two reasons it was a mistake. One, I thought I'd be the older, experienced man, and I would teach her about love. So I'm very confident. I'm giving her hot talk in her ear. I don't know if you've ever done that, where you're right next to someone's ear and you're kind of like. I'm paraphrasing.
Of course, I understand.
This is in the transcript. Hey, baby, you like that? You like what I'm doing, baby?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, well, I bet you do. Yeah, well, I think you're hot.
I think you're hot, too.
I'm getting turned on by the own girl in my own routine. I'm actually thinking,
were you doing both
doing
voices
both
then?
voices?
Yeah, Bob and I are on the same page.
I'm not sitting there. Yeah, you doing both voices while you're whispering in her ear?
Yeah,
it's like a ventriloquist.
Yeah.
You all right?
It's just my sock puppet, honey. Just play along. Lonely time.
I think you're hot, too.
Oh, yeah, do you? Well, I'm going to give it to you.
I want you to give it to me, baby. Tell me about what you got down there.
Uh-oh.
What did you say?
Tell me what you got down there.
What do you want to know about it?
Just tell me all about it.
Well, I've had it my whole life. I keep it very clean. I'm fastidious about hygiene.
Now tell me what it does.
It works well with others. Team player, self-motivated. Tell me how big it is. Well, that is an issue of perspective. You can't judge it. You got to go right now?
Come on.
Hey, see you on Craigslist. Another smooch girl.
Dwight Slade is our guest.
That was a bad move.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, hi. We're hanging out with comedian Ron Ramey. Chick McGee doing double duty. Chickster, anything else?
What's the most dangerous thing about starting a new relationship with a girl, fellas? That's right. What kind of pet does she have?
Oh. I was going to say finding out she's a psycho.
And what does it mean
don't
about
know.
her?
Maybe depending on the kind of pet, you can tell she's a psycho right away.
This is from holytaco.com. If she has a big dog, what she thinks it says about her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like those other girls with their tiny yappy dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a strong, confident, independent woman who's making it in a man's world.
I see.
What it really says.
I love big dogs, though.
What it really says about her is a big dog says, I want a boyfriend. I want a boyfriend. I want a boyfriend. I want a boyfriend.
Really?
What the pet is thinking is, please stop using me as a body pillow and grinding on me in the middle of the night. I'm not your boyfriend.
Oh, you took a perfectly good story.
There's no grinding.
No grinding?
A small dog.
Okay.
What she thinks it says, I'm not just adorable. I'm really adorable. I'm so adorable that I have a living accessory. All the cool people are doing it. I'm just like a famous celebrity. What it really says, I want to be exactly like Paris. So if you're looking for a stupid, annoying, talentless woman like Paris Hilton with a little dog, I'm your girl.
Really?
Well, maybe it says, I like a little dog.
What does the pet think?
What the pet thinks is, if that purse she carries me in is full of used condoms again today, I'm going to bite her.
I miss my ex-wife.
This is a mean website.
Here's a cat. What if she owns a cat? What she thinks it says, I'm responsible enough to care for another living creature, but I don't want to have to pay a lot of attention to it. That's why I have an animal that I could potentially leave alone for a few days, and it would be just fine. What it really says, having a cat, I don't like having guys spend the night at my house, so I adopted one of nature's ninjas to scare off any non-regular visitors using a razor-sharp pounce attack in the middle of the night.
Ouch.
What the cat is thinking, come on, dude, that I'm not familiar with, show me something dangly. I dare you. What she thinks it says, owning a fish. Fish tanks are sexy. I know this is just a small bowl, but it still oozes sex. This fish depends on me, and if it lives past the first day, people are going to know that I'm responsible enough to take care of another life. What it really says, one time I had sex with a biker in the parking lot of a county fair, and he spent $26 winning me this goldfish to remember him by. I forget his name, but I call the fish Nemo.
Okay.
What the pet is thinking, that whore hasn't fed me in 6 days. My water looks and smells like a sewer. And finally, a parrot, what she thinks it says, I enjoy having a pet that's interesting and intelligent. I am an exotic person, so I have a pet that reflects my personality. What it really says, if you own a parrot and you're a girl, my grandpa died recently. He was known locally as the crazy bird guy. So he left me this temperamental, awful bird to remember him by. Mm-hmm. What the parrot is thinking, squawk, F you, F you.
I like driving. I'm not a big fan of flying. I got upset. I don't know. You know how you hear all these bad things about Spirit Airlines? I finally had to fly Spirit Airlines because I needed a direct from LA to New York. And there's the only flight they had left. And I go, how much is it, direct to fly in an hour? And the lady goes, $150. And I go, that's like a very reasonable price for a ticket, but where they get you on the extras. And I go, $150, I'll take it. And the guy goes, now, are you going to want to sit down? I think so. He charged me $30 to uncross my arms. And at one point, I'm just dead asleep on the flight. They wake me up. They go, hey, it's your turn to fly the plane.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show, live from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Jess Hooker is at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold at the OrangeInSouls.com sports desk.
Hey, man.
Ace Cosby across the way.
Howdy.
Man, looking freshly shaven. You're a guy looks good with a beard and without.
Well, thank you.
I am
I disagree.
envious. Oh, I know you prefer the smooth Ace, the soft and kissable.
Well, he's always smooth. Let's be clear.
I am Josh Arnold. There's Tom.
Hello. Now, we were talking about walk-up music, Willie.
Oh, yeah.
And what was yours again?
For a Bob and Tom show, typically it is Tear It Up by Queen.
Yeah.
It was a
Okay.
song that Chick found in an episode of Ted Lasso that he loved. And he goes, yeah, why does no one know this Queen song? And then so he gave it to me and told me to be my stage song. So I've stayed with it.
Okay, cool. And I was thinking, Josh, you've been discussing this issue you're dealing with, diverticulitis. It's a kind of was it a bowel-related?
Absolutely. It's a pocket, like these pockets called diverticulum can form in your colon.
No, diverticulum sounds like something the superintendent of your high school would be talking about.
Yes.
Something really boring. And but obviously it's created some problems. You can't really eat much. And I was thinking perhaps for your walk-up music, I know you're having some issues that you just emerged from the bathroom. I was thinking perhaps
I was peeing.
a little bit of the Allman Brothers as you walk up. That's right. Stormy Monday in the men's room.
Oh. You're going to hear some thunder, baby.
But Josh, as Greg's about to say, Tuesday is just as bad. Thank you very much, late Greg.
When you guys walked out of the room, he started playing that. And I was so curious why he was playing that out loud. And in my head, I go, oh, how nice. Maybe he's kind of relaxing now.
No.
Maybe he took a little second just for Tommy, a little Tommy time. Going to play some Allman Brothers so I can enjoy myself.
There's a little poke in the ribs to one of his friends.
He just wanted to make fun of you.
Had to cue it up there. It's a long intro. That's from Live at the Fillmore, one of the greatest albums
Willie,
ever made.
have you not heard his relaxing music? The music he does relax to in the morning before the show starts?
The jazz, right?
Yeah.
I was telling Mark this morning how out of character it is for him to listen to like smooth jazz.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the Ray Bryant Trio.
It's like coffee shop, NPR. It does not seem like your vibe at all.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
I think he actually just plays it so no one will come in here. I don't think it's...
A little bit of the Ray Bryant Trio, ladies and gentlemen. This is great stuff.
Yeah, oh, sure.
It is. It's good.
It makes you want to cry.
What's the other one that's really fast? Do you have one that's a lot faster than this?
Oh, maybe
They
like a
used to?
Herbie Hancock.
Yeah, maybe that's
real
what it was.
fast.
Okay.
Speaking of music and diverticulitis, Chris writes in from Cincinnati. Now, I know some of this is true. I don't know how much. Hey, Josh, did you know Eddie Van Halen, who suffered from diverticulitis, he did have it, wrote a whole album about his struggles with it. It was called, Diverticulitis Got Me Feeling Down. The record execs hated it and made them shorten it to Diver Down, and the rest is history. Now, I don't know if Diver Down is actually based on diverticulitis.
Isn't the cover of Diver Down the scuba diving flag, meaning...
Sure, but...
You never know.
But I do know that he had it, like... yeah, he did have diverticulitis. I've never heard that.
I assumed it was a David Lee Roth reference to some kind of sexual move.
Right.
Oh.
It certainly has been interpreted that way for quite some time. At OU812, never mind.
He had that stomach issue. His wife was a big chef.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, food doesn't. I mean, it obviously complicates diverticulitis, but it's not the main. It's the pockets themselves.
Yeah.
And his wife, former wife, she was on a kid's show for years doing cooking. She's great.
Oh, she is great on those.
She's terrific.
And now she is a key player on the Drew Barrymore show. Yeah. Valerie
She's adorable.
Bertinelli. Yeah, she's beautiful.
Now, we have more letters to get to, but we were going to cover a little bit of sports. We had the one upset you mentioned. Willie, what else is happening?
Well, Purdue has advanced to the Sweet 16 for the third straight time and seventh in the last 9 years. Fletcher Lawyer scored 24 points. Trey Kaufman-Wren had 19 points and 9 rebounds. And the second-seeded Boilermakers beat Miami 79-69. Woo, woo. Couldn't whistle, so I just kind of sang that one. On Sunday, in the second round of the NC2A tournament, in his first game since breaking Bobby Hurley's NCAA career record for assists, Purdue's Braden Smith had 12 points and 8 assists. Matt Painter secured his 500th win in 21 seasons as Purdue's coach. He is just 12 short of Gene Keaty's school record. Sheldon Henderson led the Hurricanes with 18 points and 8 rebounds. So go Boilers. I know we got a lot of Boiler fans in this building.
We sure do. There's one right behind you.
An alum.
Our producer Jason is a former Boiler.
My grandma, Grams, had a big day yesterday. I'm sure she's hungover. No perfect men's.
Wait a minute. How old is she?
92. She's not hungover. I was just being silly. But she did text me at like 11:30 being like, time to wake up. And I was like, Gramsy, come on. I'm an adult. I wasn't awake until 2 yesterday. That was a pretty bad luck for me.
I see.
No perfect men's NCAA tournament brackets remain among the millions of entries in the ESPN Bracket Challenge and in contests tracked on the NCAA's official website. The end came when number 6 Tennessee beat number 3 seed Virginia 79-72 in the 44th game of the tournament. The day started with 2 perfect brackets left in the ESPN contest and 4 other NCAA official website, which tracks the ESPN Challenge with 6 contests run by other outlets. ESPN had 26.5 million entries and 36 million were tracked by the NCAA website. Hundreds of perfect brackets remained in the women's tournament.
Wow. By the way, if your bracket was busted in our tournament with Orange Insoles, all is not lost. You can still enter to win a new 4K TV. The makeup win. How about that? So you'll feel good about things. Get the details by visiting bobandtom.com/contest. While I'm at it, I'll remind you once again, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken is sending us to Greater Cincinnati. We'll technically be in Covington, Kentucky, coming up at Smoke Justice Thursday morning with a special edition of our show. Hope you can stop by or at least listen. And we do have a special charity T-shirt that we've stuck in our pop-up store in honor of the event to benefit a great little organization that helps out little kids in the hospital by making sort of superhero pajamas, kind of little uniforms for them so they feel better. It's called Brave Gowns. You can make a donation to them if you want directly. We got a link on our website. Also, you can buy one of these shirts. They're really cool. They are in honor of the opening day, and there's a secret code on them. That's all I'm saying. We'll figure out what it is or tell you what it is coming up on Thursday.
All right.
Willie, what else is happening over there at the sports desk?
Well, I mean, this is a huge sports story. A Pakistani athlete has broken his own record for most thumb push-ups with one leg raised in 1 minute.
Well, what is this?
I don't know, but Mr. Mohammed Arshad performed a total of 66 push-ups while holding himself up by just his thumbs. Arshad told the Guinness World Records, thumb push-ups are one of the most difficult and rare exercises, requiring exceptional strength, balance, and mental toughness. Mr. Arshad holds over 14 Guinness World Record titles. Look at that.
I think we have a little bit of a visual on this guy. There we go. He's on his thumbs doing traditional push-ups, except you'll notice his right leg is held up off the ground.
Man.
So he's on 1 foot and 2 thumbs. Yeah.
Very specific.
How do the thumbs support that?
Yeah, it's very weird.
Yeah.
But I'm extremely difficult.
By the way, when that man hitchhikes, he gets picked on.
You can see that from 5 miles away. That guy's thumb.
In that one photograph, it looks like he's wearing prison orange. I'm not sure if that's...
Oh, yeah, it does, yeah.
I don't know if that's the same where he's from.
Tough dude.
Yeah, he's kind of a badass. Now, we have more of your letters to get to. And feel free to write us, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. Now, you mentioned that I, on occasion, will not be paying attention and get in the wrong car.
Yes.
Which is the reason I would like to have walk-up music to my car.
Sure.
You press the button, all of a sudden, oh, wait a minute, there's my walk-up music. My car's over this way. Dear Bob and Tom Show. This comes to us from Sam.
Sammy!
I was a young boy and my family and I were leaving church. We got into the wrong vehicle. I climbed all the way into the 3rd row, over the seats and everything. Sat there for a few minutes. My dad was trying to figure out why he couldn't start the vehicle. Turned out it was indeed the wrong van. He told us quickly to get out, shut the doors. We walked a few spots over, got into the correct van. I will somehow never forget that.
Excellent. The whole family.
Mm-hmm. That 12-second walk where you feel like a criminal. You feel like you've done something terribly wrong.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the real problem. You're afraid the person whose car it is. I was in the parking lot at Lowe's one time, And I'm standing next to this car, clicking away, trying to get in. This guy walks up and he goes, "That's my car, sir." And at the time, I was driving a Jeep Grand Cherokee. And I said, I'm sorry, I've got one just like this. The guy watches me walk away, and I realize I'd driven my Suburban.
He just thought you were
So,
either a thief or an insane.
Yeah, he thought, wait a minute, this guy was trying to steal my car. So please be careful. Now, coming up, we're going to talk with comedian Jim Brewer. We're also going to talk with comedian Greg Warren. Greg's been doing a lot of stuff with Nate Bargatze, and it's always a pleasure to talk to Greg. We'll see what's going on with Greg Warren. Right now, when you get those credit card bills, have you ever looked at the interest rate you're paying? What can happen is you get a little too eager to buy stuff, and all of a sudden you've got a massive amount of money you owe the credit card company, and they are charging you probably upwards of 20% interest for the privilege of allowing you to buy all that stuff. Maybe it's time to get rid of that debt, and the way to do that, or at least one way to do it, is to refinance. If you are a homeowner, you have a lot of equity in that house, probably a lot more than you think you have because of the way housing prices have been going the last 5 years or so. Most houses are worth significantly more than they were just a few years back. So maybe this is a good time to refi and get rid of that gigantic amount of money you owe the credit card company and stop paying that 20% interest to them. This is where American Financing comes in. They have a bunch of different programs. They sent me some actual stats. Average savings that they've been dealing with lately is about $800 a month. And they've also got a thing going on right now that could delay 2 mortgage payments. So maybe this could help you out by taking advantage of that equity in your house. You can give them a call. It's American Financing, 866-889-2611, or you can just Google them and find them there, American Financing, or just go to AmericanFinancing.net. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you, please. You can even go to AmericanFinancing.net/Bob and Tom. That's American Financing. Take advantage of the equity you have in your house and get rid of that credit card debt and stop paying that 20% plus interest. That's AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 182334, NMLSConsumerAccess.org. APR for rates in the 5 start at 6.196% for well-qualified borrowers. Call 866-889-2611 for details about credit costs and terms. Visit AmericanFinancing.net/Bob and Tom.
Lavelle, you have, I believe, is it your wife's dog, the Shih Tzu?
Yeah, it's a Shih Tzu.
Okay.
Japanese for crap through the house.
Now, you were saying you wanted to get a new dog, so we were giving you some dog tips. Now, I'm a big fan of the Golden Retriever.
Oh, man.
Maybe I could see you with a Golden Retriever.
No, man, that's not a black dog. I'm sorry. Them Golden Retrievers need love. Mm-hmm. Black dogs, we chain them to a tree, with a truck chain, and you ever see at a real black people house, the dog be running around the tree on the truck chain. He don't even bark no more. He just yelling, help, 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 help. Somebody give me some help. Call the dog whisperer. Give me some help. We don't take our dogs to the doctor. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. But it's just the thing about it. I want a dog. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to have a dog, I want a man dog.
You need a Rottweiler.
Yeah, Rottweiler, a pit bull, a mastiff, or a mutt mixed with Rottweiler, pit bull, mastiff, a little mountain lion in him. I can't pet him, but he scared me to death. But I take him out anyway. Because I'm looking at this. I'm thinking of this. We in 2010. You don't know what's gonna happen. I might be the last man on earth, like I Am Legend. And I want to be out here as I Am Legend and got a Shih Tzu as my guard dog.
It's not going to eat zombies.
Right, he's not going to eat zombies or demon dog. He's going to jump in my pocket. Do something. Do something. They're messing up my coat. You lousy Shih Tzu.
But you dip a zombie in grape jelly.
Hey, I don't know how. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm going to eat him before he eats me. Especially if I'm the last man on earth. Who you going to tell?
That's right.
But I mean, I don't like German Shepherds, but I want a dog that people scared of. And see, I live in a studio city in California where this dog lover haven. Dogs walk around with sweaters on, and
Oh, my.
you know they got bottles of water. You got to pick up they poop, man. Come on, man. I'm glad my dog little. Poop ain't that big, you know, because I mean, if he pooped like some of these dogs, I mean, a mountain of poop, and they got to shovel it up into a little plastic bag. I mean, and the dog look like you better get it before you get a ticket.
Well,
You know,
in your case, obviously, since your dog does it primarily in your home.
Right. Right. Well,
Yeah,
but I
but
mean,
wait.
he don't do it in the house no more because I laid down the law.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah, that's what.
How'd that go?
That's what newspaper subscriptions
Sounds
are.
like there was an incident.
It was kind of, his butt was sore. I'm gonna just let you know that.
Here's what you do.
Yeah, right. I mean, I know, you know, people are dog lovers, and you don't want to be offending nobody. Like, oh my God, because people treat dogs better than they treat adults. You know, I'm for real, man. I was watching Animal Planet one day, and there was a guy out in the water drowning, and there was a dog out there drowning. And they threw a life preserver out there, and they say, "Put it around the dog. We'll get you next." People love dogs, and my neighborhood, I want to shake it up, you know, because I live with all these nice looking dogs running around. They all walking around, bougie little uppity dog show dogs. I want to have an animal that ain't nobody gonna, you know, be able to feel safe around, like
You
a
want
hyena,
a big ugly dog.
like a hyena, or something, or a baboon. You know, a baboon. You have a baboon on a leash.
No, yeah.
Oh my God, that would freak somebody out because a baboon not only will eat you, it will grab hold of you and eat you, and while you're looking at you. Right. That's a pet.
Wow.
I want a pet I can fight off.
Those scare me.
I'm like, bad shockma. I don't want no cutesy wuzzy dog. I mean, my dog got to be able to do something. I'm sorry. I mean, my dog, the dog we got now, he's just
Doesn't do
pathetic.
anything.
He don't know no trick, but he know how to get the food.
What's his name?
Big Larry.
Big Larry.
Of course. What else would it be? What does he weigh?
Oh, he's a little pipsqueak dog.
10
He's
pounds?
little. I mean, he's probably about 9 pounds.
Okay. Big Larry.
Big Larry, yeah, we call him Big Larry. I just kind of gave him a big name, you know, since he was a little.
Trying to help him out a little bit.
Yeah, he's a pet shop dog. You know, I hate pet shop dogs. I like Humane Society dogs because they appreciate you when you come in there. Them dogs put on a show for you, man. I mean, you talking about the chorus line. Please take me home. They're about to kill me.
He is Mr. Hugh Jackman.
Hey, guys.
Once again,
By the way, I was just listening to the weather report, but I did see a lot of salt on the stairs coming in.
Oh, we had snow earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Wow, we sure
You
did.
see, I'm Australian. I love it. Everyone looks at me like I'm crazy. But as my buddy says, you don't have to shovel it. So
Yeah, it's true.
Do you ski?
Love skiing.
I know you just saw Mr. Neil Diamond out in Aspen. It's not the ski
Can I
season.
tell you a little cool story?
Please.
And I did ask Katie if I could tell it. So I was there, and I said at some point I was chatting about something, and I said, you know, it was just so good. And all of a sudden I hear, so good, so good. And I was like, right. And he says, yeah, we have a rule in the Diamond House. If anyone says so good, 2 other people have to say it afterwards. Oh, that's great. If you want to know how often you say so good in your life, play that game. I bet.
From the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios.
Your name again?
You know, my name is Josh Arnold, and the name O'Reilly reminds me, I think I totally missed St. Patrick's Day, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys have corned beef and cabbage? And
I did at home. Yeah.
Nice.
I had a Wagyu corned beef, Willie. Oh my gosh.
Really good?
It was so good.
You are a Rockefeller.
I know.
Wait a minute. You earlier you had steak fries with caviar and cremette or whatever the hell it was.
Some women like handbags. I like good food. Okay?
Hey, no.
So,
Treat yourself. Exactly, yes.
So, yeah, on occasion.
Was a Wagyu corned beef $700?
It wasn't as expensive as you would think it
now,
was.
Wagyu is that the Japanese thing?
Yeah, it's the super fatty beef. Yeah. It's it's.
I always get that confused with Waymo. That's the car.
That is different.
Okay,
yes.
that's a driverless car. Wagyu's beef. Got it. I got to get that.
Kind of similar.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. That is Jess Hooker at the news desk. That's Willie G over at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk.
Hey, man.
There's Ace Cosby. Hello. I'm Josh Arnold, and there's Tom. Well, maybe we'll have a St. Patrick's Day in July.
We could do one.
So I can celebrate with them.
Yeah.
There's not enough opportunity to drink green beer. There should be green beer.
I've never had a green beer.
Really?
I think
I had one.
Really?
Yeah. Makes you pee green, which is kind of cool.
It really does.
Turns your tongue green.
Yeah.
Wow. The Chicago River, do they still do the green
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They do it here, too.
Oh.
Yeah, in the canal.
I didn't go because I didn't want to get punched in the face by a 17-year-old from the suburbs who was wasted it.
Yeah. It can be amateur hour.
You got to be careful out there, man. You got to be careful.
I had some funny happening over the weekend.
Tell us.
I had to get some ice because my 10-year-old was doing a lemonade stand.
Oh, I love that. Excellent.
So I went to a not too far away gas station. And one of the things I like about America and ice is it's kind of on the honor system.
It is.
You don't have to go haul the ice in and you just go, I'm going to get 2 bags. And
Right.
so I walk in and I know that people find this politically incorrect, but this is how it went.
Okay.
So
what could be coming? What could be next?
So calm down.
Oh, my gosh. How you make buying ice politically incorrect, I will never know.
I walk in.
We are talking about a gas station. Yeah.
Is it
This-
ice?
You're right. You're right.
And this guy goes, hello, Bob.
No.
Oh, so
And
he recognized
He
you.
recognized me, kind of.
Yeah.
He had a
Right.
very thick accent. I admire him, his hard work, and appreciate him, and welcome to America.
Right.
But I didn't know. So should I say
Yes.
Yeah, you correct him.
Yeah.
really?
Oh, yeah. And there's no reason he wouldn't,
I just thought he was so pleased with himself for thinking he knew who I was.
You could, I guess you don't have
I just let it be.
You could also go, oh, hey, thanks for listening. That's
Yeah.
it's something as
Yeah.
simple as that.
If he's listening right now, hello. All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Well,
Yeah.
he was.
But no, that's the way.
I do not sound like that.
I don't know why people object
I do too. No.
to accents. That's real.
Yeah.
That's the real way life is. There are people that just by chance he happened to have. As do the folks at my Dairy Queen, by the way.
When you say that on the air, so many people go, I know exactly what Dairy Queen he's talking about.
That's the best one. They're great.
They say what you want. They know how to run a franchise.
Did you repurpose the doghouse for a lemonade stand?
No,
Okay.
no. The doghouse is still there.
Okay.
Inside or outside?
It's still inside. Now I proposed. I said,
There was a storm.
Can we paint the doghouse this weekend?
Yeah.
We're not painting it, Daddy.
Okay.
No, just the
raw wood. You try explaining to a 10-year-old and her friend warpage and plywood, et cetera, et cetera. No. They did the lemonade stand was over the weekend,
and it was a success.
An unbelievable success.
Oh,
so nice.
So much so that we're donating most of the money because it was kind of embarrassing.
What's the price point?
I don't know what the price point.
Oh yeah, what is it? What is it?
I just know what the gross was, and it was
$1, $2.
What would you say? A 12-ounce? What were you serving?
they had the solo cups. What are those things? How many? I don't know how many ounces.
16.
Yeah, maybe.
But they did have the good ice that I got from my friend. Hello, Bob. And Willie just told me, I was mentioning this off the air.
You can't apologize for doing it and keep doing it a bunch.
No, I think he apologized for people getting upset about it.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, so
I'm sorry you get so upset about it.
Yeah, calm down. Okay.
Yeah, he's not. No, there's no remorse.
Get real. People have accents. It's okay. I have an accent. He probably thinks I talk funny.
Sure.
You were telling me the best place to get ice is McDonald's?
McDonald's drive-through.
Yeah.
You pull right up. You use the app. You get the ice. You get a basket of fries.
How big is the ice? How much?
It's a conventional. It's your
it's
regular
your
Really?
bag of ice. Yeah.
Whatever.
I had no
size
idea.
this is. Yeah.
Can you get like 4?
Yeah, you can for sure.
Wow.
It's huge. Barbecue season, you can't beat it.
I wish I'd known because I have a refrigerator that makes ice, but I don't like the ice in the fridge. And then I have a crushed ice machine, and I hate crushed ice.
Right.
So I go buy ice all the time. I had no idea.
And it's one of the only places where you can get ice and a snack wrap together. So you get a snack wrap, you get a large Diet Coke. You're cooking, baby.
I actually had someone, I forget where I was. They were talking about something that I love doing, which is
making fun of people.
Well, of course. No. Have you ever done this where you decide you're going to go? It's kind of like a scavenger hunt. you go to various fast food places and get one of each item. For example, you go to McDonald's for the fries.
Right.
Then you might go to, I don't know, maybe you go to Burger King for
a Whopper.
Or whatever it is. And I just happened to I walked into this conversation. They were talking about that. I thought I was the only one that liked to do that.
Yeah. If they're close, I could see doing it, but I'm not driving all over.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, but that was the whole, see, you're missing the point. It's the journey.
Oh, no, I'm there for the food. I'm there for the hot food.
Yeah.
That's my move at a KFC Taco Bell. I get a chicken quesadilla, and I use that to sort of as like a little scooper in the famous bowl.
Oh, okay.
So that I'm using. I know
That's amazing.
It's incredible. It's incredibly fat. It's incredible, but it's a good time.
Yeah.
And you'd think the starch doesn't mix with the quesadilla, and you know what? You'd be correct. It's texturally, it's a nightmare. But boy, is it fun!
But maybe you could pace yourself. And
design
a pattern. You design a pattern in which you get the fries, then 20 minutes later you're going to get the burger.
So it's like a fast food crawl, like a bar crawl, but it's a fast food
And these people were talking about it, and I walked in on the conversation. Oh my God, I thought I was the only one.
We would do that every Christmas with our show choir.
Yeah.
Where we would go to one house. We would go to like 6 different houses over a night.
Yes, that's common. Yeah.
What is that
With
called?
sports teams. I mean, we called it a crawl.
Okay, yeah.
And then
First house would have like the appetizers.
Yes.
Oh, and they were told what to prepare.
Yeah.
Wine moms do that too.
That's a great idea.
It was kind of fun. There was no booze.
Oh, the parents were drinking.
No, the booze that'd be for the band. Now, speaking of food, we got some great food. I think it's coming in this week. We are celebrating the opening of the Cincinnati Reds and of Major League Baseball coming up this Thursday. Brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Very excited about this. And we're going to be doing it from Smoke Justice, a restaurant in Covington in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, right across the river, of course, to Greater Cincinnati. And once again, we'll be at Smoke Justice starting at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, broadcasting this show this Thursday. Also, we have our pop-up shop up and running, and there's a special set of charity shirts, and we have a new one today. I was outvoted when it came to the logo at the bottom of this shirt, and then I discovered other people preferred the one I did like, so we're doing 2 different versions now.
All right.
And then technically 4 versions. If you look at this is getting way too complicated. Go to our pop shop at bobandtom.com, and we're donating the money from those shirts to a great little charity called Brave Gowns. They sew little like superhero uniforms for kids in the hospital. If you don't want to buy the shirt but want to make a donation, there's a way you can click and get over to their website and donate directly to them. It's fun. It's a really nice little charity for kids that need to be cheered up a little bit, of course. And what could make anybody happier than having a cape? God knows I wouldn't mind having one. Would that be too much of an affectation if I wore a cape at all times?
Please start it.
You would trip over it all the time.
I would love it.
I'd go with the midi.
Yes, there you go. Would you do the big like collar too? Does that come with the cape?
Oh, the classic Dracula costume.
Yeah.
It's funny. I have been doing the big collar thing lately.
What?
You are a collar flipper.
Yeah,
when you wear your bomber jacket.
Yeah, also, I've got to keep the sun off my neck, which is why I wear my cowboy hat also, because
You need a bubble.
I had some skin issues.
Yeah.
But no, I've been doing the big collar thing with my winter outfits. What do you call those things? What are those furry things you wear?
What are you talking about?
Underneath
A sweater?
No.
What could you possibly be
those
talking
fluffy.
about?
Chick wears them all the time.
A scarf?
No, they're like shirts, but they're thicker.
Cardigans.
Cardigan?
No, they're sorry.
Oh, quarter zip.
A pullover?
A pullover.
Quarter zip? Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that are for skiing with like the North Face. And
He's hit me on the radio.
the boater. What are those called?
You have no business talking for a living.
This is crazy.
I can't think of the word. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm sorry, I forget what they're called. I'm sorry. Have we completed our sports broadcast?
Yeah, we have one sports story.
Can you believe baseball's starting up?
I'm so excited.
I'm excited too.
I was looking at Cubs tickets the other day. I'm going to go drink beer outside and get a sunburn this month.
Yes.
Get out of town. I'm excited. I
Let's
can't
go.
wait.
Yeah, it's not too early to get sunburned.
I got a little sun yesterday.
Hart got toasted at her lemonade stand.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
I don't want anyone to get sick, and I know the sun is very serious. There's nothing funnier than a kid with just a slightly sunburned face.
I think it's adorable.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And don't we have new bucket hats?
We do have new bucket hats on the
Perfect for you, Tom.
stores. Yeah, you can protect your face.
Oh, there you go.
From the sun.
Okay, very cool. Now you got one more sports story. What is it?
One more sports story. We're doing it right now?
Sure.
Okay, well, hey, check this out, you guys. Darryl Green was one of a few NFL players who was able to compete in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s before he retired and was eventually inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Green, 66, may end up pursuing a new route back to the gridiron thanks to flag football.
Oh, really?
At the Fanatics Flag Football Classic, the sport was put at the NFL fans' top of the minds for at least one afternoon. Green is hoping to be able to make the U.S. flag football team as the sport is set to debut at the 2028 L.A. Olympics.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, he'll take part in the national team trials in California with the hope of receiving an invitation to training camp next month. He could end up earning a spot on the 2026 flag football squad that will compete at the World Championships in Germany over the summer.
Did you say how old he is?
66 years old.
So he'd be 68 by that time?
Yeah, I guess.
That would have to make him the world's oldest. If, let's say, they medaled.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I mean, that might make him the world's oldest Olympian anyway.
Yeah.
But, boy.
It's one of the only sports that Velcro is involved.
Yes. So they don't, yeah.
Aren't the flags Velcro to their...
I don't know if they are or if they're tucked in a little bit. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm. If they tucked in, you get guys' underwear flying out,
which I think would be great, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they're on a belt. You're right.
Yeah, they're kind of tucked.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure.
I thought they were Velcroed.
They could very well be.
Or super glued. I can't get it off.
Will there be like checking for cheating in the flag football in the Olympics? Because you could just kind of glue that thing, tape that thing in there.
Are there, how many people are there per team?
I have no idea. I assume
it can't be. It's not 11 per side.
I assume it's like nines, maybe.
That's why I was going to say nines. Yeah, I was with you there.
There are so many penalties these days in regular NFL games. I'm surprised that's not called flag football.
Hey. You'd think we wrote this show. But keep listening, you'll find out we didn't.
Come on, refs, let them play.
Well, we have more mail we have to get to, but we have time to squeeze in a news story.
This is my first. I just took the first sip of coffee I've had in 7 days. It's a flavor explosion.
Yes.
I can't even. I'm about to cry.
Is the caffeine hitting you too?
Enjoy it.
Is that caffeine making you feel good?
It's decaf.
Oh.
Poor guy.
I'm not ready for caffeine on essentially an empty stomach.
Oh, no, that's probably a bad idea.
I feel like I would.
You would sprint out of here.
I don't know what would happen.
Well, we had a news story maybe while you were gone that it's amazing the number of people, the only reason they get out of bed is they think about the fact that they're going to be able to have coffee.
Yes, I was here for it, and Godwin and I have talked about that.
Yeah.
About how sometimes on a Friday night we'll go, oh man, tomorrow morning it's a Saturday and we can have a coffee. And
there's coffee at home coffee.
Yeah.
There's coffee meeting friends coffee.
Right.
There's coffee in the middle after the afternoon coffee. Like, there's so many different coffees to anticipate.
I had my coffee before my shower this morning.
What?
Usually I wake up straight to the bathroom and shower. This morning it was, I'm going to have half this cup of coffee, just a little bit of peace.
Where did it come from?
I'm doing cold brew in the fridge now. Cold brew, little milk, little sugar-free vanilla at home. It's not bad, man.
Look at you growing up.
I know.
I'm so proud of you.
It's not his father's son. You know my philosophy. Coffee is out there.
Yeah, but pre-shower, I'm just turning into I have Bill Maher in the back of my head, millennials are $8 lattes every day. And I was like, oh, dang it, I kind of am getting an $8 latte every day.
Yeah.
I got to chill out. So yeah, cold brew at home.
Good.
Okay, very good. Do you take it into the shower?
I did this morning because I've had the shower beer before.
I was going to say this is an evolution.
It's like the productive version of the shower beer.
It is.
Now, in the smoking days, which may or may not be over, do you ever take a smoke into the shower?
Oh man,
because that's a real dedicated smoker.
I did it with pot one time, but even when I was smoking cigarettes, I was never cigs inside.
Man, I've only seen that in Vietnam movies where they have those showers outside and the guy is still smoking.
It was in college sometimes when the party got a little out of hand.
Yeah.
We decided it was martial law, and martial law meant you were allowed to smoke cigarettes inside.
Oh.
So someone would be like, martial law declared in 5 minutes, and then everyone got them ready.
There were a couple times my kids were with their dad on the weekend, and I would have a cigarette in the bathtub.
I mean, that sounds
Now,
relaxing.
see, that's kind of elegant. You could have a candle.
I did. I did the whole thing. I had.
Do you ash it right into the water?
Oh no, I had a really pretty crystal ashtray. Like it was a whole vibe. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I did.
Now, why was the other day we were explaining? We were trying to explain the hubcap ashtray.
Me, I've never seen this before.
That was such a standard sort of hillbilly interior decorating move.
So naturally, you would think I'd know.
No. I mean, that was a kind of a college level thing. You had the coffee table, courtesy of AT&T.
Right.
That's true. Someone unspooled several hundred feet of wire so they could steal it, and then the boxes with records in them, et cetera, et cetera.
I meant to look up a picture of the hubcap ashtray. I haven't seen it yet.
And what percentage of cars have hubcaps anymore? I'm
not a car guy. I assumed they all still did. They don't.
I just all think they're wheels, right? There's
Yeah, they're
no
wheels.
hubcap necessary. Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
I don't know.
We got into a discussion because when at one point Godwin's car had only one hubcap left, in the interest of him being able to go on a date, we went down to this hubcap place where they have apparently every hubcap ever manufactured.
Wow.
It was almost like the museum of hubcaps. It was amazing.
The hubcap hub.
Yeah, it could have been. It was great, though. It was a lot of fun. Coming up, we have a comedian, Jim Brewer, will be our guest. Comedian Greg Warren will be our guest. We have a sperm donation in the news in a rather unusual way involving the law. And this question, should men wipe after urinating?
I need to hear what this guy has to say.
There's a doctor that says yes.
That's what my underwear's for.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of awkward things that could come of this, especially in a public restroom. We'll get to all those things from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us? Call, text, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Diabetes, high blood.
Any changes you'd like to make in the world right
I
now?
gotta tell you. Okay, first of all, as you guys know, I drive a Cadillac. And if you don't know, Cadillac is kind of considered the Mercedes of cars. And
so I've heard. Yeah.
It's a real big car, and it goes real fast, and I can't always follow all the rules of the road. Okay. So I'm barreling down the street, and I guess the light was red. Who can tell at that speed?
Yeah.
And I got the photo ticket.
Oh, yeah.
If you've never gotten what it is you're going through the intersection, then there's a flash of light, and you think, I hit 88. I'm going back in time, right?
Yeah.
Finally a chance to go try to break up my parents before they can get together at the child abandonment under the sea dance.
That seems negative.
Oh, boy.
But it's not that at all. Mike, they're not. The police aren't even going to work anymore. They're just setting up a camera and calling it good. They're paparazzi. I don't blame them. I don't blame all the laws that they're supposed to. You get in your car, you got to wear a seatbelt. Why do you wear a seatbelt? Because it's the right thing to do? No, because the man tells you have to.
That's right.
Click it or ticket, jackass. Right? Because your government is very, very concerned about your health and safety, and they always have been. And if you got a kid, they're really concerned about your kid's health and safety. Because if you got a kid, you got to put the kid in the car seat, then put him in the back seat. Then there's a wreck, and the airbags come out, and the good ones they jettison the car seat from the car. Then a parachute comes out, and the kid gently floats to the ground like the beginning of I Dream of Jeannie, because the government is very, very concerned about your children's health and safety, and seatbelts are a big part of that. Really? Ever seen a school bus?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only seatbelt there goes around the 50-year-old parolee driving the damn thing. Oh, yeah. That dude's strapped in like he's going to lethal injection. Meanwhile, the kids are in the back flying around like lottery balls. No. Your government does not make you put on a seatbelt to protect you. They make you put on a seatbelt to control you. They make you put on a seatbelt because it's the only tangible way they can physically tie you up during the day. How about click it or take responsibility for your own health and safety, because this is America and not some fascist regime. What are you saying, Og? You saying you're against seatbelts? You're damn right I'm against seatbelts.
You think
think you lost money in investing? My whole people lost money in investing. Bernie Madoff came along and set us back 10,000 years. I hate that guy so much. I hate Bernie Madoff so much. Not for what he did, because I don't care about the rich. I hope they lose their money. But no, for how he looked physically. Did he have to look so Jewish while he was doing that? He's already the image of a Jew that's in every redneck's paranoid mind's eye. Just some crook-nosed Jew on top of a pile of gold coins, swimming in it like Scrooge McDuck. Like, I'm gonna take the Gentiles' money. Like, I always trip out when I see somebody that so fully embodies a stereotype like Bernie Madoff did. Like, when you see a nerd who's actually wearing a pocket protector, like, they don't even make pocket protectors anymore. Believe me, I know. That guy had to go out and hand mold the plastic resin that fit into his nerdy little pocket. Or when you're driving in traffic and somebody cuts you off and you look into the car and it is, in fact, an Asian woman, you're like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Are you seriously going to be Asian right now? There are people watching you. Have a little bit of self-respect and don't be Asian. Like, when I'm walking along and I see a quarter on the ground, I don't pick it up. It kills me not to, but I don't do it because there's people watching. There are people watching.
Yes. You don't want to reinforce the stereotype.
No.
That's correct. You got keep it real. Moshe Kasher is our guest.
I live in L.A. now. I live near Hollywood. I live across the street from a 99-cent store because comedy makes dreams come true.
Yes.
Yeah, they now sell a 99-cent pregnancy test. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah. How bad does one's life have to be? Like, how far down the socioeconomic ladder do you need to flop before the 99-cent pregnancy test seems like a viable health option? The 99-cent pregnancy test when you kinda have to know. So I bought one. Yeah.
Well, why not?
Just to see what would happen. I peed on the little stick.
And?
Turns out I have hepatitis C. I caught it from the test.
Wow, cool. One of my favorite things you've ever discussed in the show, and if you wouldn't mind maybe doing a little bit of this for me, you have talked about marriage on this show to the point that we actually get requests all the time for people to hear your little discussion about this, which is brilliant. And I don't want to give away any of it, but would you mind relating a little bit? You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I mean, I was married for 3 years, and which is not a long time, you know. We were supposed to be together until one of us died.
True.
I never even had a fever.
Yeah.
My friends were shocked I got divorced. You're getting divorced? That's weird. You seem so happy at the wedding. The wedding? Yeah, that's not part of the marriage. No. It's like telling a shark attack victim, gee, you seemed okay on the beach. And to speak to Christy's point, you know, my wife felt I was too down, I was too negative. Well, this divorce should help.
Yeah, there you go.
She said I had changed. You know, you didn't used to be like this. If I'd known I'm going to be like this, I never would have gone to bed with you. Hey, guess why I didn't tell you?
Yeah, okay.
And of course, you know, marriage is hard. We all know it. The proof here in the room, the success and.
Hey.
Einstein.
Gotcha.
Marriage is so hard. Einstein got divorced.
Yeah. Albert Einstein, unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Albert Einstein, arguably the most intelligent man who ever lived, got divorced. They should tell you that before you get married. It shouldn't be, do you love her? Do you want to spend the rest of your life with her? It should be, do you think you're smarter than Einstein? And there you have it.
Yeah.
Nick Griffin, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show, live from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Jess Hooker is at the news desk.
Hello.
Willie G is over there at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk.
Hey, man.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Josh Arnold. Coming up, we have great guests, Jim Brewer and Greg Warren. And the Warren Report on the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Famous for a reason, and there's Tom.
Speaking of Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, they are bringing us to Cincinnati coming up this Thursday morning. Technically, we'll be in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. It's Smoke Justice, a great spot in Covington, broadcasting this show. with a handful of special guests. Hope you can join us, or at least join us on the airwaves. And thanks again to Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. We've got some cool charity sweatshirts posted on our all-new website, bobandtom.com. It's our pop-up shop. And I think you'll like them, especially if you're a baseball fan and particularly of Cincinnati baseball. Kind of an old-fashioned looking T-shirt that we've thrown up there. It's kind of cool. Just to answer a question that was posed just a few minutes ago on our show, about 20% of cars sold in the United States have hubcaps.
Oh, okay.
Does it list any of the types of cars? I'm curious because I feel like a Camry would have hubcaps.
Yeah, I don't know. I
don't know.
We can't totally get rid of them. Otherwise, in comedic car chases or car accidents in movies, you're not going to have that one hubcap rolling by at the end of the scene.
True.
Yeah, we can't lose that trope.
Yeah, I like that. And not to mention the hillbilly ashtray
right.
hubcap.
Was it just on the table or did it have a stand?
No, it was just on a table.
Okay.
I mean,
it was as though somebody saw a hubcap and went, "This will make a fine ashtray," and then just put it.
It was ubiquitous. More of those than the Frank Zappa, Phi Zappa, Crappa poster that I tortured you guys with for some time. By the way, I'm getting mine framed. If you're wondering why you haven't seen it recently.
Oh, we were not. Where are you going to hang it? It's got to be in this building, right? There's no way it's going in your house.
In the bathroom here.
Hey, you know something?
Right?
It's my house.
Well, that's what I say, but I also know what other people say.
Look at Willie's face.
No, I'm not. I couldn't even put that in the garage.
No.
I was going to do that. See what happens. It's my house. Give it a shot.
No, the Phi Zappa Crappa will probably end up in my office.
I'm
moving to a bigger office.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Willie, I'm always that move has been happening for quite some time.
And we got it all scheduled. We had the carpets cleaned. We did all the stuff. And he was like, yeah, we'll get to it. So he kind of forgot about it for a while.
No, I'm very busy, and
I've
got someone I've hired to come in and help me do it.
It's like when he buys a house. It's like when he buys a house. He buys it, and then 6 years later, he moves in.
There you go.
Mark's got to do a lot of stuff around. He's got to figure some stuff out.
I'm in now. We're all good.
That Mark's got you figured out. Huh?
We have
the longest con of all time. All it took was a 40-year friendship.
I bet Mark and your lawyer go out to lunch and just laugh and laugh.
They don't just go out to lunch. They're on my lawyer's boat. Miss Hooker is sitting in for Christy Lee.
Here I am.
Christy Lee's helping out members of her family down south, and she'll be back, I think, tomorrow. But what have you got over there in the world of news?
A father and son in Canada have been banned from donating sperm.
Oh, what did they do?
After allegedly contributing to over 600 pregnancies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they need to knock it off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to give away every load.
Felipe Normand is believed to have donated sperm that led to 162 pregnancies, while 451 children were conceived using the sperm of his son.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you can see the problem here.
Yes.
These people are all running around the same community.
Yes.
They're responsible for 12 accidental incestuous weddings.
Yeah, that's what the judge said.
Yeah.
A judge granted an injunction that bans the two men from donating any more of their sperm.
These guys have donated so much they can't even give old socks to Goodwill. It's got to be pretty weird if you go to the sperm bank and it's like walking into the bar and cheers. Hey, Willie! And at sperm banks, I'm assuming, do you have to load up the sample right there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You walk in and there's a
room for you.
There's a room.
It sounds like they were VIP, so yeah, might have their own room.
Would they go together? Would they take the same car?
Sit back to back.
Is that called something?
They'd have a
son do it.
No, just guys.
You mean back to back?
Yeah.
If it's all, I A, haven't participated, and B, don't know.
On watch, they call it.
Got your
but you have to wonder if the father and son would go together and if there'd be some kind of a joke about who finished first.
Yeah, why are they both so...
Because you've got to be, I think there's sort of a sweet spot. You don't want to be too quick, right? You don't want to be, Johnny come early, and then you don't want to be too long either.
Yeah.
There is a sweet spot.
Wonder if they were getting paid.
Well, I think so, but this sounds like it was their job.
Yeah, there's some psychological thing with them, right? This is weird.
Well, can't you get paid more if you're like a doctor or something, or if you went to a certain kind of school? I wonder
when I was in college, there were ads in the college paper.
Really?
They were looking for a very specific, I'll be delicate here, a very specific religious heritage.
Gotcha.
And a couple of other things.
Ah, gotcha.
And,
all right.
I forget what it paid.
Hey, does anybody know any Jewish black guys?
You're half
sperm
right.
is like gold.
With pretty high SATs.
Yeah, please.
Over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that still happens.
So weird.
I would imagine in that world there are probably very specific sperm banks just for certain groups of people, I would think.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
But we
for
had,
sure.
and remember this? We had a story a few years ago that one of the sperm banks said they no longer wanted any red-haired.
They had too many, or they just didn't?
They didn't want any.
Well, it's a genetic mutation, is what they say. Like when you, like scientifically, not saying that, but yeah.
Oh, you're not saying redheads are mutants?
No,
Right,
not at
right.
all. I'm just, I think redheads. I have.
We know that you have.
love redheads.
Did you know she kind of has a redhead fetish?
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
Now,
I learn more about you every day.
Strictly for men or for men and women?
Oh, men and women.
Oh, because we're getting a lot of
I know
letters about
Willie,
last.
Were you with us in Cincinnati last year?
I was not.
You weren't.
I think I was working with Frank. What was going on?
Aunt Jessie had a couple shots and got friendly with a female bartender, and now the listeners are big fans of that segment of the show. Hoping it happens again.
It's got to happen again. We got to do whatever we can.
I don't know if she's still there. I don't know if she still works.
We're
there.
gonna find out what we're talking about. Is Smoke Justice? Once again, we're doing a special show Thursday morning in honor of the opening of Major League Baseball, particularly of the Cincinnati Reds. This is all courtesy of Lee's famous recipe chicken. We're looking forward to being at Smoke Justice. Have a great time, and hope to see you Thursday morning. Once again, at bobandtom.com. The pop-up store has popped up. We've got a special charity shirt. It's cool looking. And as of, is the new one posted this morning?
Yeah, it is.
There's an alternate version of it, the one that I liked, that was voted out by half the staff here.
Yes.
So check out the new one. It's got crossed bats and a baseball on it, and a secret code. There's a secret embedded in the shirt. That if Chick were here, he'd give it away right now.
He would.
He's already given it away once, but it's fun. It's got a cool little code.
Like a treasure map or something?
Kinda.
Yeah, a little bit.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah. It's a navigation aid. There's the new one. There we go. That's cool.
Oh, that 3/4 sleeve, fantastic.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to take a little break here because we're going to come back. I think if the electronic gods are with us, with comedian Jim Brewer. Look forward to that. Also coming up, comedian Greg Warren. And we also have another interesting news story involving this question posed by a physician: should men use toilet paper after urinating? And according to Dr. Christopher Bunker, guys, you should. We'll debate that and see what on earth is going on in that realm when we return to the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Hey! You still don't have orange insoles? Do you walk? Do you stand? Do you work? Then, buddy, your feet are losing the war every single day. Your arches go flat. Your heels scream. Your knees pop like popcorn. But wait. What if I told you you don't need a prescription, you don't need a diagnosis, you just need orange insoles? Rigid arch support that does not collapse. Deep heel cup for shock absorption. Built strong for work boots. Comfortable enough for everyday shoes. You upgraded your tires. You upgraded your mattress. maybe, just maybe, upgrade what you stand on every single day. Orange insoles. If you have feet, you qualify.
Tell the story again, and I always
Which
love
one?
this story about when you and Cheryl were playing, and the day that you finally, the day that she quit playing one-on-one against you.
You mean when I finally beat her?
Yes.
This is Reggie's sister,
a
of
couple
course.
years ago.
She wasn't going to play anymore.
Well, when I sent her shot into my mom's rose garden, we started playing horse.
Right.
But you got to remember, Cheryl was always 2 to 3 inches taller as we were growing up. So I started to catch her in height my freshman and sophomore year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
So up until that point, Cheryl dominated me.
But
she dominated
on
everyone,
you?
though.
Yeah.
So I don't feel so bad.
Didn't she score how many did she score that one night? You scored, what was it?
45,
45.
50.
She came in and...
I'm gloating. Because we had played in the away gym. She had played at the home gym. So my dad was with her at their game, and my mom was with me. So we get in the car. Hey, I had my best game ever. 40, 45 points. Strider started. Strider, what did you do tonight? And she looked at my dad, kind of looked down. My dad's like, oh, she had a pretty good game. I was like, oh, yeah, but I bet it wasn't 40, 45.
Yeah.
No, she had a really good game. Well, what's really good? She had 105.
By herself?
I'm like, the team scored 105? No, son. Cheryl scored
105 points.
5.
I bet that record still
Points.
stands.
I believe it does. They beat that team 179 to 12.
God.
The point guard, which is still a record, had 39 assists. I mean, it was like crazy numbers.
The Venice Beach, though, that's the real people watching plays.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Guys with like snakes on their shoulders, like living in their mom's basement.
That's the parade of weirdos?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, just a parade of delusion, just this boardwalk where the only thing stronger than the smell of weed is the smell of horrible business ideas put into action. It's amazing what people have dedicated their lives to selling. Like one guy, he's like 40 years old. He had his posters, cash box, little booth. Selling magic sticks for $10.
Magic sticks?
Magic sticks. Pieces of wood glued to polished rocks.
Really?
I know. Surprisingly, not a huge line
No?
from his booth.
Really?
You shouldn't be allowed to sell something that stupid. Like maybe for one day, just so the government can videotape it and then show that footage to junior high kids across the country as part of like a Scared Straight anti-drug program. You want to try acid? Yeah, look at Magic Stick guys. Is that where you want to end up? 25 years?
Yeah.
But that guy, it really is crazy. I wanted to, with my 4-year-old, I got my son Kyler, I wanted to go up to his booth when I saw him and just maybe like buy a magic stick and be like, oh man, I can't wait to use this, be really happy, and then take off. And then show up like a half an hour later really distraught, just kind of out of it without my son. And maybe take like a little lizard out of my pocket and set it down right in front of me. Shh, it's okay, sweetie. And then take a gun out of another pocket, put it right to his head, and be like, I want my kid back, Warlock. Give me my son back.
Wow, that is a good magic stick.
It really is.
Yeah, that'd blow what little is left of his mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to actually walk, if I could do anything, walk up to him in an actual wizard suit, like a Hollywood wizard costume. And then be like, you know not what you dally with there, sorcerer. Leave these realms for a real wizard. And then point like a wand at him and be like, Electrico. And then right when I say that, a friend I had sneak up behind him earlier tasers him from behind.
Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom and Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Hey, Steven, how did you make your living, Steven?
I made my living in the movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For the last 20 years, I've been a cop. I understand Christy Lee is having some second thoughts about moving.
No, she already moved.
A lot of people don't know, but for 5 of the last 20 years, I've also been a real estate broker.
Really?
We had no idea. I love open houses, man. Sunday, I show up, meet the owners, and say, "You get out the car! You get on the ground!" Yeah, it's crazy what happened.
Steven Seagal!
Yeah.
You Steven Seagal!
Yeah, I get that a lot, man.
And then you Steven Seagal!
Yeah. Hey, back up, man.
I
I made my living in the movies.
That's how my ass whooped by Steven Seagal! For the last 2 seconds, I've been a bitch slapper. Steven Seagal. No, man.
Wow, those you have sound effects and everything, huh, Steven?
Hi, he's Bob. I'm Bob. And he's Tom.
And I'm Tom.
What is it, Tom?
San Francisco's gay Jewish congregation, Shah Ar-Zahav, has dedicated its new synagogue. This is true, with 2 members engaging in the ceremonial blowing of the ram's horn.
KIZZFM.
Kiz.
Lucky that doesn't start with a J.
Stop it! Dr. Ruth, can I get pregnant when a man undresses me with his eyes?
Only if he's cockeyed.
Golly.
Hey there, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, live from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Jess Hooker's at the news desk.
Hello.
Willie G at the OriginSouls.com sports chair.
Good morning.
There's Ace Cosby. Hello. I'm Josh Arnold, and there's Tom. And Tom, I believe we're joined by one of our favorite people.
If the electronic gods are with us, there we go. Look at that handsome man. I'm talking to my son, Willie. Oh, there's another handsome man on the big screen. It's comedian Jim Brewer. Hey, Jim, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good, See, at these stages, too, you call a comedian, and they go, man, I know it's really early for you. I'm 58. I'm up at 5, 6 a.m. How can I live my day the fullest at this point?
Yeah, get them while you can. Work them in. Jim Brewer is on tour, and lots of spots coming up, including, if I've got this right, you're in Des Moines, Iowa tonight at the Hoyt Sherman Place. Is that correct?
Yeah, tonight.
All right, good. And then let me see here. It looks like Thursday in Saginaw. You got Detroit, Indy coming up this weekend, Fort Wayne, Newport, Kentucky, Columbus, Ohio, Utica, New York, all on the way. And we were just talking about Jim before we went on the air, and I'm gonna make a request of my own show now. We're going to feature Jim Brewer and one of his famous on-stage pieces coming up in just a few minutes involving AC/DC. So, Jim, if you want to keep listening after you hang up, there's this really funny bit this guy does. And wait a minute, it's you. It's just an absolute classic. And then, of course, the topic of Half-Baked came up, one of the great movies. And am I correct in saying that you are not particularly a smoker or et cetera?
I'm not that character, but it wasn't even close to that character. But no, I do enjoy once in a while, especially now the kids are older. A little gummy here and there to get me to sleep at nighttime, but not like back in the day. But I definitely.
Would you agree that the gummies don't have the ritual and the romance of I mean, I can't imagine the movie Easy Rider where Dennis Hopper and Peter Fonda quarter up a gummy. He hands it to Nicholson and he goes, "I've got my store-boughts." You know what I mean? Some of the romance is gone.
I made these in my basement. You're really gonna enjoy them. Normally they're 20 milligrams, but I'm gonna start you with 10.
I didn't see that coming. So you got your live stage act out there. Give me a little bit of a feel for what it's like these days.
Well, you talking about my act?
Yeah.
My act is I'm a storyteller. It takes me like 20 minutes to get to the point. However, it really does. It's like what I love is when I start my journey, usually I'll have a premise, right? And then I start the premise. And then about 5 minutes in, they're going, where's he? He's on a completely different side. I like the Richard Jeni used to take a premise, he'd take a pen, and then the next thing you know, he's spending 10, 15 minutes on the pen, but he keeps going in all these different angles. That's a lot of it. I think I have 5 subjects throughout my entire show. I think I do getting lost at this stage in a doorway, which that still complicates me. I think there's some weird voodoo stuff with a doorway. Because I do. No, I really do. And it's like, what? I've never walked down the street and forget where I am. I never checked into a hotel not know where I am, but I could sit here and go, oh, I'm gonna put my belt on, and then the minute I go through a doorway, I'm like, why am I in this room?
I experience that every time I leave this room to go get coffee, and wait a minute. Was I going to go to the bathroom? Why am I in front of the refrigerator? I totally get that. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then the only way to save yourself is you got to go back through the doorway, and then try to figure out what just happened.
That's great. But your stories end up with a payoff coming back to the actual topic. Unlike, say, when we talk with broadcaster Dick Vitale, and he tells 3/4 of a story, then gets diverted into something else, and then you never find out what happened to the guy at the 3-point line. So there is a payoff because you've got all your marbles. Tell us about now your family life. You mentioned the kids are growing up, but what's going on there? How?
Yes. So I have a daughter that's 27. She's the oldest one. She's and then I have the middle one. There's always one that shows up back home. She's back home. There's always one you think you're free, and then out of nowhere, like, hey, is it okay if I stay at the house for a couple months, maybe save some cash? Do you guys have a car, maybe? Like, oh my God. Wait, did I show you my new tattoos?
This all sounds very familiar. Isn't the phrase that they're using boomerang children or something?
Yeah, that is.
Yes, I've got a lot of boomerangs going on. And then the youngest one might pull it off. She's in culinary school.
Oh,
and she rolls around with some big shot chefs, and she's only 21, and now she's in Honolulu until April, working with some Michelin chef, and she retires. She graduates in a year, but she's crushing it as a chef.
That's awesome. We have a culinary school candidate right here in the room with us. Miss Hooker is. Miss Hooker's been talking about. This is how hot we are during the breaks. We were honest to God having a discussion about why regular chefs hate bakers, and people who bake are a different breed. They're two different animals. Yeah, we're big on talking about cooking. That's great though. Working in restaurants is awesome. I used to do it. Did you ever have like a gig prior to being a comedian? Were you a house painter?
I was waiter.
Yeah,
waiter.
Would you agree that working in restaurants is great training for almost anything? I think
working in restaurant. Before I got married, I would tell other people, the type of females I was extremely attracted to was anyone that was wait on tables. And I'm like, really? Like, first of all, they're busting their chops to work. They're willing to work. They work all out. They deal with all types of human beings.
Yep.
Being harassed, going in the kitchen, you're dealing with a chef like, oh, this has been sitting up here for like 45 seconds.
They're all insane.
Don't even think about bringing it back. And I worked in some nice resort where the lady wanted her prime rib cooked a little more, right? So I bring in the prime rib. And this is I got to wear a bow tie. I had to wear a tuxedo at this place. And I walk in. I guess she wants it well done. And she should have ordered the end piece. And then he just took our juice and he put it over. And he goes, here, it's cooked more.
Yep, we've all experienced that.
But I think waiting on tables and working in a restaurant are very, very, I look up a lot to those individuals. Unless you're like 45 and you're still living at home and something happened.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. By the way, I should point out we are speaking with comedian Jim Brewer. And Jim is once again on tour. The next few weeks, you're going to be in Des Moines. In fact, you're going to be in Des Moines tonight. Des Moines, Saginaw, Detroit, Indy, Fort Wayne, all coming up in the next 5 days. And then Newport, Kentucky, Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, Utica, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania will kick off your month of May. So
I look forward to Newport, and I'll tell you why. My dad grew up the road in Dayton, Kentucky, not Dayton, Ohio, as he would say, not Ohio, Kentucky, Dayton, Kentucky. And it's before it's one of those places where, well, I should write the book. The top 10 cities my father dropped a deuce in public. And one of them was that spot in Kentucky, Newport, because there's a nice area there. It's like there's a lot of stores. There used to be, I think, the Funny Bone. There used to be a comedy club in Newport, and I brought him there and visit my aunts. And yeah, it was towards the end. I just remember him going, I gotta go, and I knew it was already over. No, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. That was That's how I remember. And then we had to walk him to an Irish pub and sneak him in, get him in the stall, take his clothes off, go find a place that sold clothes, then come back, keep him in there, and then go back in. And then on my life, on my kids' lives, on his soul is a true story. When I had his clothes back on, after heaving too, for like, when you're, and while I'm cleaning it, and the whole time, neck is still killing me. I just remember they didn't take off the when you buy clothes and they have the little white plastic thing stuck on there.
Yes.
Yeah. It still had that. So at the end, even when we were leaving, he had these long sweatpants on and just this plastic thing dragging. I was like, oh, God, this would be a great movie scene right here if it ever came to fruition. But yeah, one of the best places my father dropped a deuce right there in Newport.
The memories. Well, Jim Brewer, it's always a great pleasure. Jim, best of luck with the tour.
Thank you.
And I will urge everyone to stick around because we're going to feature Mr. Brewer and one of my favorite pieces from his stage show. And it involves the great band AC/DC and the movie Half Baked. It holds up. And a pre-gummy.
Who would have figured?
Yeah.
Pre-gummy. And I want to thank you because I know Bob is retired, but it was you two that really helped push this hokey pokey thing back in the day. You guys really put that out there and were a huge support with my stand-up. So I thank you for really knocking this one out of the park.
Of course, you're so welcome.
Credit to you guys for this one.
Well, no, it's all you, and it's very funny, and we're going to play it in just a couple minutes. Jim Brewer, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Jim. Glad it's going well for you. Appreciate it very much.
See you, dude.
Oh, God, that was so fun. I had no idea he was going to do a Nicholson there. That was that's one of my faves. I love that. Now, a couple of other things coming up. We're going to talk with comedian Greg Warren in a matter of moments. Then we'll get in our AC/DC tribute from Jim Brewer. It is an absolute classic. Right now, I want to talk about the car girl, Christy Lee. She's not here. She's helping her family doing some stuff down south. But she'll be back, I think, tomorrow. And I'm going to remind you that she is a huge car girl. I've mentioned this many times. I'd been here for quite a few years, and I noticed that Christy had a new car every year. She just loves switching up cars. But she's been in her Hyundai now for more than 2 years, and she's never getting rid of it, she said. Hyundai knows how she feels, and they think you might feel the same way. They want you to take a test drive. Drive the Hyundai. It's part of their getaway sales event. It's called the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. They call it that because you can get away. Not with just a great vehicle, but you can get away with a great deal right now. 'Tis the season at Hyundai, and they'd like you to try something like a test drive. They've got some cool SUVs, the Santa Fe. You've probably seen those, and the Santa Fe Hybrid, the Tucson, and Christy Lee's favorite, she has the Tucson Hybrid. I mentioned this earlier. She lives in distant lands and has to put more mileage on her car than any of the rest of us. So she's a particular fan of the hybrid because of the improved gas mileage you get with one of those babies. Now, there's also the Elantra. They call it bold and stylish, cool-looking car. And that's got all the latest tech stuff. And the all-electric Ioniq 5 or the Ioniq 9. With gas prices these days, maybe time to get plugged in. So check it out by going to your local Hyundai dealer. Take a test drive. See if you like them. I bet you will. And get away with a deal during the Getaway Sales event. You can find out more by visiting HyundaiUSA.com. It's HYUNDAI, HyundaiUSA.com. Get details on what's going on over there. Coming up, we've got our special Jim Brewer song and a little bit of comedy from our good friend, comedian Greg Warren from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Q95.
You live in New York now.
I live in New York now.
You like the city? Where do you? Are you in Manhattan, Brooklyn? Where are you?
I was in Harlem for a very long time, and I've been on the Lower East Side for like 4 years now. So I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people talk crap about New York around the country. Sometimes we're kind of like I was in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I was in this taxi, and he asked me where I was from. I said New York. And I mean, he gasped so loud it almost startled the horse. And he was like, I hear New York is filled with crime. And I was like, I've heard about Chattanooga. Nothing. When my agent said I had a gig in Chattanooga, I Googled what country is Chattanooga in, and then I fired my agent.
And you're also an actor. We didn't really talk much about that, but
I know no one's talking about it these days.
you were just. You said you just did something. I didn't. What was it again?
Well, I had an audition many years ago for Game of Thrones, and I remember I walked in the room. I was ready to go, and the director said to me, "First, we need to see you in your underwear." Which is not what I was expecting. So I put my underwear back on. I've been an actor. I mean, longer than I've been a comedian. I've shared the stage with some people who have gone on to become huge real estate agents. I had one small part in Law and Order. I played Ice-T's waiter. And to prepare for the role, I actually became a waiter for 12 years.
You're a method.
Yeah, very method. I'm the Daniel Day-Lewis of Applebee's.
I think it'd be hard to learn the banjo by yourself.
Yeah,
I think that would be the only way to learn the banjo.
I am legitimately now the owner of a banjo.
Is that right?
Yeah, I need to get it in here and see if.
How did that happen?
My dad died.
Oh.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So I took his banjo.
The amazing, we need some sound, Dino. The amazing Pat Godwin. Ladies and
Never
gentlemen.
ask a question you don't know the answer to.
Here we go.
Totally knew the answer. I knew the answer, and that's why I knew not to ask.
Trust me, there's no one laughing harder than my dad right now.
If he were able to laugh, but he can't because he's dead.
So how'd you come by how'd you come by that banjo again, Josh?
Well, my dad died, and it was just laying there. So I thought, instead of throwing it away, maybe I'll go ahead and take it.
Did your dad play?
He did when he was younger, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought he did when he was alive.
That's the joke.
There you go, Joshy.
Yeah, I should have said that.
Okay, well.
The Venice Beach, though, that's the real people watching plays.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Guys with like snakes on their shoulders, like living in their mom's basement.
That's the parade of weirdos?
Parade
Oh, man, just a parade of delusion, just this boardwalk where the only thing stronger than the smell of weed is the smell of horrible business ideas put into action. It's amazing what people have dedicated their lives to selling. Like one guy, he's like 40 years old. He had his posters, cash box, little booth. Selling magic sticks for $10.
Magic sticks?
Magic sticks. Pieces of wood glued to polished rocks.
Really?
I know. Surprisingly, not a huge line in his booth.
Really?
You shouldn't be allowed to sell something that stupid. Like maybe for one day, just so the government can videotape it and then show that footage to junior high kids across the country as part of like a scared straight anti-drug program. You know, you want to try acid? Yeah, look at Magic Stick guy. Is that where you want to end up? 25 years?
Yeah.
But that guy, it really is crazy. I wanted to, with my 4-year-old, I got my son Kyler, I wanted to go up to his booth when I saw him and just maybe like buy a magic stick and be like, oh man, I can't wait to use this, be really happy, and then take off. And then show up like a half an hour later really distraught, just kind of out of it without my son. And maybe take like a little lizard out of my pocket and set it down right in front of me. Shh, it's okay, sweetie. And then take a gun out of another pocket, put it right to his head and be like, I want my kid back, Warlock. Give me my son back.
Wow, that is a good magic stick.
It really is.
Yeah, that'd blow what little is left of his mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to actually walk, if I could do anything, walk up to him in an actual wizard suit, like a Hollywood wizard costume. And then be like, you know not what you dally with there, sorcerer. Leave these realms for a real wizard. And then point like a wand at him and be like, Electrico. And then right when I say that, a friend I had sneak up behind him earlier tasers him from behind.
What do you want to hear?
Well, I was thinking
some music you want to hear.
I was thinking since it's summertime.
Yes.
And everyone's watching baseball, playing baseball. You have do you know your softball tribute?
Yeah, I can try to get through it better than I did the other one. Church league softball. Let's pull the key up.
Great idea.
There you go. Church league softball fist fight. Getting washed in the blood on a Tuesday night. What would Jesus do? Lord, he wouldn't do that. Knock hell out of a preacher with the softball bat. Well, the swinging shepherds from the sheep of the Savior were tied with the Sourwood Church of Christ, an example of some highly unholy behavior in a game that had already been protested twice. Something unbiblical must have been said for them to be aiming heat at a minister's head. Clocking the clergy ain't the thing to do, but neither's the high hard one on a 0-2. Church league softball fist fight, a bloody laying on of hands neath the left field lights, knocking out 4 teeth, getting a busted lip, ain't exactly my idea of Christian fellowship. Church league softball fist fight, rolling around the pitcher's mound, it just don't look right for nice people from the church and the Sunday school.
You're right.
It's okay. We should explain. Josh is a little bit under the weather, and he was just having a hallucination in the hallway.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I am okay, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little malnourished, and my brain is
I can see it in your eyes now. I mean, like you're kind of a walking zombie.
We're getting there.
I gave you the option. You can go home if you want.
I know. No. This is great for
Wouldn't
me.
you may want to go home. Greg Warren's going to be our guest.
I'm out of here. There's Willie G at the sports desk.
Hey, man.
Jess Hooker, of course, at the news desk. There's Ace Cosby.
Hello.
And I am Josh Arnold. There's Tom. And do we actually have Greg? There he is.
But first, Greg, hang on a second. That's not just any sports desk. It's the orangeinsoles.com sports desk with Willie G sitting in for Chick McGee. And the handsome man on the big screen wearing the Otis elevator cap is comedian Greg Warren.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Great to see you, Greg. Greg's visit, the Warren Report on the Bob and Tom Show, sponsored by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Famous for a reason. I know Greg and I are both big Lee's fans. They're in the
huge fan of Lee's, man. Did a gig for him a couple months ago, and the guy took me to lunch at one of the. I hadn't been to Lee's in a while, man. They're doing some good stuff over there.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Now, Greg.
They have a baked chicken, by the way, guys, that's unbelievable.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. We're doing a special broadcast Thursday brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. It's our Cincinnati Reds broadcast. We've got a cool shirt out there. We're donating the money to a great little charity called Brave Gowns. They sew like superhero capes and stuff for kids in the hospital. So if you get a chance, you can buy a shirt. We'll give the money to them. And you can also make a direct donation to Brave Gowns. We made that real easy if that's something you'd like to do. Now, Greg, I was pleased to be able to text you the other day. You're working a lot with the terrific comedian Nate Bargatze. And I guess you've made it in this world when your name shows up in the New York Times crossword puzzle as one of the answers.
Man, I was so proud of him. That's huge. Yeah.
I was thinking of getting that framed and sending it to you to give to him.
Yeah, man.
I'll get that done for you. That was
outstanding.
That was cool. Yeah. Now, because I should point out that Greg and I are both big fans of iced tea and crossword puzzles.
Yeah.
So that's
the beverage. The rapper's actor's good too, but the
I'm not familiar with his work. I can is he familiar? How many?
Law and Order is probably how most people know.
Law and Order is he's
okay.
Probably the longest running actor in the history of television.
And there's an ice cube, right?
There is.
Yeah.
And a vanilla ice.
There is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And is there an ice machine?
I don't know that there's an ice machine.
Playing at a hotel.
Man, I think
he'd be noisy.
There will be. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you're familiar with this. I'll bring you up to speed, Greg, that your good friend, Josh Arnold, has been under the weather. He's only been here in the last, 10 shows. He's been here 3 of them. Because you've got.
Well, I had to find out from Jason. I feel bad. I heard him mess up that Jess Hooker on the sports desk thing, and I knew.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not 100%.
He has diverticulitis, and he's only allowed to eat bone broth and Jello.
Yeah.
So,
that's gonna be a little bit of a change. Josh, they don't have puff corn on the list.
No. Now we're getting to the rice cake phase though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
it's
that's
party
a comic
time.
actually, a rapper.
Yeah. Rice cake? Opening for iced tea?
Yeah, rice cakes. He's clean. He's a clean comic. And
Are those
honest, if I had to say, a little bit vanilla.
Are those hockey pucks that have no taste and are dry?
I actually like them even when I'm not feeling, like when I'm feeling fine, I like them. Yeah.
Josh, if I could suggest the Lundberg, I believe, is the best brand of
You're
rice.
exactly right.
It's kind of a harder rice cake. Yep. It's not.
Isn't that the gas price letter?
Lundberg,
the Lundberg letter? Isn't that
I have
where they
no
get
idea, Tom. We're talking
I don't know
rice
what he's
cakes.
talking about. Usually I can figure it out, but I don't even know where he's coming
Trilby Lundberg. They
That's the brand. Yeah.
they publish the gas prices every day. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Back to you. By the way, gas prices up. Big time.
Quite a bit from what I understand.
Yeah. Now, Greg, typically on this program, you choose a topic and do a deep dive. Is that going to be the case today?
Yeah. I picked what I feel is an important topic today, Tom. I wanted to talk about shoelaces.
Oh God, that's amazing. I was just buying some yesterday.
Now, you really have hit a sweet spot of Tom. He loves shoelaces.
Does he?
Yeah. I see. I'm wearing these. In fact, in order to get these boots properly,
let's have a look. Yeah.
Properly tightened, I have to use like a ice pick, and it tends to chew up the shoelaces. So I've had to buy more of them.
He uses like a hockey skate key.
Yeah.
Like,
oh wow.
Yeah, and it chews up the laces. So I was just ordering some online yesterday. You know the weird thing about you got to pull them out of the shoe and measure them.
Oh sure.
I just did that Saturday.
They come in so many different sizes.
Yeah.
And, well, I'll let you take off. What can we learn about shoelaces?
Don't lace-splain to Greg. When he...
Yes. We make new words up all the time.
Well, I mean, I learned a few things. The oldest leather shoe is the Arini 1. It had a leather cord lacing system on front and back seams. That was a shoe found in Armenia. Probably came from about 5,000 years ago.
Whoa.
Even back then, though, it sort of sounds like a Nike model, doesn't it? The Arini 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Utsi, the Iceman, from around 3500 BC, they found shoes on him with laces.
Whoa.
More of a hemp lace. Tom, I know you're a lace man. I think we can all feel a little indebted to our man Harvey Kennedy. He was the first one to introduce the aglet.
Aha.
There you go.
1790 in the UK. That kind of changed everything in the shoelace game. It was a fray prevention invention.
Were the early aglets made of metal?
I believe they were. Yeah.
And aglet, by the way, is a crossword puzzle standard.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, anything beginning with a vowel. But yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a home aglet kit, Greg.
Really?
Yeah. They're little plastic things you put on, and then you have this little heating device, and it melts it on the end.
Yeah, I thought that was wax on the end.
No, it's like a little plastic
I think
sleeve.
it's plastic. I got to tell you, I mean, you can still get metal aglets.
Sure.
And that's a nice shoelace right there.
Yeah, they come with a crimper. I opted for the plastic. I may have to get the metal one.
They come with a crimper?
Yeah.
Like you would use for a pastry?
It's how do I describe it? It's like a pair of pliers. You go and it tightens the metal thing around the lace.
I see. This was interesting to me. Back in the day, the CIA would use lacing. They would lace their shoes in different manners to communicate to somebody in public, to another agent. Isn't that pretty cool?
Right?
Yeah. So, there was one CIA agent, probably a trainee or something, that would be like, did pretty good with the laces. They'd be like, you did. When you pointed down to the laces and winked, it sort of defeated the purpose of the...
laces. So, like, if you skipped one of the holes, would that mean something?
I think so. You know, they didn't get into it, but I thought that was fascinating.
Yes. And brilliant.
Now the code of the Knights Templar banned the wearing of shoelaces as a vanity that was abominable and pagan.
Oh, yeah. How'd they tighten up their boots?
I don't know. Now the Knights Templar did a lot of fighting in the Crusades. I'm not sure they should be telling people what was abominable.
Good point.
Did some rough things. Do you guys know the full name of the Knights Templar?
No.
The Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon.
Wow.
All right.
And you know, some guy was just a real jerk about that when he was being introduced. This is Sir John. He's a proud member of the Knights Templar. Of the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ.
And he'll be our feature tonight.
Of Solomon, the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking juice in the hood.
Okay. Hey, now, if I could interrupt, we're speaking with comedian Greg Warren. If I could interrupt, Josh has posited the following, and I think he's correct. The guy that invented the Velcro shoe had to have thought, Josh, had to have thought,
this is it. The laces are done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Josh, I think that was 1968. Puma was the first one with a Velcro no-lace shoe.
Wow.
But they seem to sort of fade out of style around the early 2000s.
Yeah, you almost never see them. I think they may be handy for certain people with disabilities.
Sure.
And toddlers.
The very old and the very young.
Yeah.
Now, there are elastic shoelaces that you don't need to tie. They're sort of pre-laced that you can just sort of slip in and out of. So it's like you have a shoe. It's almost like a cross between a loafer and a tied shoe.
I'm wearing some right now. These are step-ins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I bought a pair of those and I hate them. I'm cutting those on and putting in real laces.
Yeah, you're a traditionalist, Tom. This is fascinating, guys. I mean, I learned so much about the different lacing patterns and then about different knots. I mean, I've been going with, I guess, the bunny ear method.
Right.
My whole life. I didn't know there was another method.
No idea.
What?
Let me suggest to all you guys and our listeners the Berluti knot. It was pioneered by Olga Berluti. She was a member of the Berluti family. Berluti shoes, which are very nice shoes.
Oh, she was Big Booty Berluti. Yeah.
Could you spell Berluti? I'm going to look this up.
Berlutti,
well,
I believe.
BIG space BOOT.
So this is a different type of knot?
And it's an Tom, as a shoelace guy, you got to start doing this. It's very simple. It just looks a little cooler. I was doing it at Starbucks yesterday when I was doing my research for this project, and I pulled the shoe up on the desk and I started watching a YouTube video and practice, and this guy was just staring at me like, this moron doesn't know how to tie shoes.
Well, as someone who learned quite a few knots as a sailor.
Oh boy.
Wow, this is really elegant.
It's the Berluti knot and it's very easy, man. It's basically making two bunny ears, and then it's pretty good.
I do this. This is my party trick. I can tie my shoe in like under 3 seconds. It's very.
Oh no! Wait a minute, Willie. I think you might be talking about the Fegan knot.
Oh, excuse me. The Fegan.
The Fegan knot is the one that goes real quick. I haven't perfected that one. That's Ian Fegan, sort of.
You know, he had a nickname too, but I won't tell you.
Yeah.
No.
And he's saying lead in Deep Purple for 3 years.
No.
And then Richie Blackmore kicked him out. Ian Fegan, of course.
Ian Fegan is known as Professor Shoelace. Has a website out there that'll tell you like 25 different ways to tie your shoes.
Huh.
There's also, so I really, Willie, I'd like you to teach the guys the Fegan knot. That supposedly goes in like 1 second. It's amazing.
very quick. All you have to do
Really?
is the initial like tie down thing, and then it's just 1, 2, and you're done.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And how's
But
the untie? Oh, go ahead.
I think Tom is more of a Berluti man.
I'm reading about it right now, and there's actually a place in this website where you get to rate the knot. Is there 5 stars or fewer?
Wow.
I can't wait to try it.
Laugh it up, Tom. When you get into this Berluti stuff, you're going to be a Berluti man. I'm sure of it.
How's the untie percentage, Greg? Less.
I didn't see any numbers on it, Josh, but from I mean, they're saying very one pull.
Okay.
Okay.
And they're saying it's very, very easy. Just the same as a bunny knot. It's just a little extra style, buddy.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Because is the bunny knot just the traditional, and then I do the double knot where you tie the 2 bows together?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I've been doing.
I did the research to find out who invented the double knot, and I couldn't find it. But Tom, I'll say it one more time. Check out this Berluti.
I'm looking at the website right now. I'm very excited.
There's different lacing patterns. Of course, the crisscross is the traditional one that most of us use, pioneered by either Mac Daddy or Daddy Mac. I'm not sure.
Right. Both of them may have had a hand in that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, that'll make you jump.
It will. It will. It will. The straight bar. Did you guys are you familiar with this?
I do. I have a pair.
Is the straight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the straight across. There's no lace.
Like the
Jess, can you do
lace.
it?
Yeah, I
Can you do it, Jess?
Yeah, I can do it.
It looks doable. That one I was like, if I worked on this for about a week, I think I could do it.
Is there an advantage to that, or is it just the way it looks?
It looks good. It's a smart. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you guys know for laces, Noah, our guy, has the craziest waffle laced shoes you've ever seen, right?
Oh, I'll take a look.
Oh, okay. Next time you see Noah, look at his shoes. They are the most intense waffle pattern. Both shoes. It's crazy.
Huh.
Yeah.
And every time I see that guy, I get distracted by the even number of animals following him. But
you know, maybe we should start listening to him. I don't know.
Yeah, he's always talking about something, some impending disaster. I don't know. Okay, Noah, tie your shoes, dummy.
All right. I don't care. Take your boat to Hawaii. See if they get any rain.
The lock lacing, this looks pretty cool. I think I'd have probably taken off maybe I missed making the state cross-country meet by 9 seconds my junior year, and I think if I'd done this lock lacing system, I might have got there.
Oh.
It's very simple. It's just sort of the last step. So look up lock lacing. Have some fun with that. Zipper lacing, pretty showy. Maybe this Noah fellow would be doing that. It's and a lot of tucking, and then the hidden knot. Suppose that's for photo shoots, and it involves some, shall I say, row skipping.
Oh boy, I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't care for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, once again, our guest is comedian Greg Warren. We're reviewing the history of shoelaces. We have learned, among other things, that the CIA would communicate with their fellow spies with the patterns of their shoelaces. And then I know one guy got fired from the CIA for wearing loafers. That really throws them. Greg, we have to wrap it up. Can you give us the final word on shoelaces?
I think that, the word I would say for you is Berluti.
I'm looking. It's BERLUTI.
I think you'll have a lot of fun with that. The movie that changed many of our lives, Cocktail, with Tom Cruise.
Of course.
They discuss aglets in the movie and mockingly say that they're called flugel binders or something. I think it was Elizabeth Shue that said that.
And that's ironic, isn't it?
Shue?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I didn't even think of that. Yeah. They discuss aglets a little bit in there. It's a great movie if you haven't seen it. Changed my life.
Okay, cool. And check out Ian's Shoelace site for more info on the Berluti shoelace knot. Any live gigs coming up for you, Greg Warren?
I got a big one in Springfield, Missouri, where I was born, where Josh's brother lives, I believe.
Yeah.
On April 11th, I'm playing the Galois Theater.
Nice.
Pretty excited about that. And then, Wednesday nights, I'm on a television show called The Greatest Average American. It's a game show with Nate Bargatze.
Yeah.
On ABC.
Been watching. Very good. Very good. Greg Warren, once again, pronounce it for me again. Gilwa, what is it?
It's Galois.
Galois Theater in Springfield, Saturday, April 11th for Greg Warren. Great stand-up. I highly recommend it. Please go see it if you're anywhere near Springfield, Missouri. Thanks, Greg.
Thanks, guys. Berluti.
See you, Greggy.
So we've got to remind me to make a fake T-shirt up that says Berluti, just for Greg. Right now, I want to say thank you to Simply Safe. That's right. We got Simply Safe right here in the Bob and Tom studios. Chick McGee turned me on to Simply Safe by putting it at his house, and he has since moved a couple times since then and taken the system with him. Simply Safe has really grown up over the years. They now have some 4 million homes that have Simply Safe in them, and Simply Safe has really grown, by which I mean they're ahead of the curve when it comes to technology in the world of security. For example, Simply Safe now has something they call Active Guard outdoor protection. That particular system is it features AI-powered cameras and monitored by professionals. So if someone's lurking around acting suspiciously, they can be alerted and say, hey, get out of here. The cops are on the way. By the way, Simply Safe, no long-term contracts, no cancellation fee. Get what's going on. Find out what the details are by going to simplysafetom.com. They do have a special offer happening right now, but first I want to remind you, Simply Safe named Best Home Security System again by U.S. News and World Report. Also ranked, number one in customer service among home security providers by Newsweek and USA Today. So why wait? Today, something special is going on at Simply Safe. You can get 50% off the new Simply Safe system with professional monitoring by visiting simplysafetom.com. Once again, simplysafetom.com. There is no safe like Simply Safe. Coming up, a little bit of Jim Brewer and a little bit of history if we can squeeze that in. And I hope to see you when we come back to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Want to share a letter or comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com.
Hey! You still don't have orange insoles? Do you walk? Do you stand? Do you work? Then, buddy, your feet are losing the war every single day. Your arches go flat. Your heels scream. Your knees pop like popcorn. But wait, what if I told you you don't need a prescription, you don't need a diagnosis, you just need orange insoles? Rigid arch support that does not collapse. Deep heel cup for shock absorption. Built strong for work boots. Comfortable enough for everyday shoes. You upgraded your tires. You upgraded your mattress. Maybe, just maybe, upgrade what you stand on every single day. Orange insoles. If you have feet, you qualify.
Did you get? I mean this in a kind of an odd way. I would imagine you probably had a lot of guy groupies, but not like in a traditional group. You know what I mean? In other words, dudes coming up to you.
Rod McEwen.
Guys who want to party with
Rod,
them?
Yeah,
Rod there's a reason why they call him Rod.
Rod waited for us in Hawaii. We were on our way to Australia, and Rod heard we were coming to, stopping in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
He waited.
At the airport?
He missed. Yeah, at the airport, he missed his flight to meet us
I'll be
because he thought we were one of them.
Well, that's interesting.
Because of the bits we did. You know?
What I meant was, as Christy, in other words, you guys
So
were like,
clean it up now.
I want to party with these guys.
Party with these guys.
I mean, I imagine that'd kind of be a
buzz.
kind of be a burden though after a while.
Oh no, it was, we just like, oh, I don't think so, man.
We got a lot of bits from these parties. You know, we went to one party very early in our career. I think it was in Rochester.
Yeah.
And this one guy brought he was a blues collector, and he brought his famous never heard before Lightning Hopkins disc, and he had it on the turntable. And very carefully put the needle on there, and he sat down with his eyes closed, and some party guy ripped it out, threw it on, put another record on. So that was cool. That one. Remember that one? That's where we got Earache My Eye from. Hey, that's my record, man.
I think it'd be hard to learn the banjo by yourself.
Yeah, I think that would be the only way to learn the banjo.
I am legitimately now the owner of a banjo.
Is that right?
Yeah, I need to get it in here and see if.
How did that happen?
My dad died.
Oh.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So I took his banjo.
The amazing, we need some sound, Dino. The amazing Pat Godwin. Ladies and
Never
gentlemen.
ask a question you don't know the answer to.
Here we go.
Totally knew the answer. I knew the answer, and that's why I knew not to ask.
Trust me, there's no one laughing harder than my dad right now.
If he were able to laugh, but he can't because he's dead.
So how'd you come by that how'd you come by that banjo again, Josh?
Well, my dad died, and it was just laying there. So I thought, well, instead of throwing it away, maybe I'll go ahead and take it.
Did your dad play?
He did when he was younger, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought he did when he was alive.
That's the joke.
There you go, Joshy.
Yeah, I should have said that.
Okay, well.
It's fun watching my kids, though, a little bit. My daughter is... you guys have daughters, right?
Mm-hmm.
3
No.
years old. 3 years old. My daughter has a massive attitude. Like, it's unbelievable. It's like my wife, and I've got to believe it's, honestly, and I'm not joking about this, hormonal in some way. There's got to be something.
Something
Just
that,
wait.
She's cute and adorable, but pure evil. It's like the devil dressed as a young Sally Field.
Oh my God!
I mean, it's very difficult because my wife said, she says to my wife, "Can I go outside, Mommy?" My daughter and my wife goes, "No, it's too hot out. It's 110 in Phoenix right now."
The kids don't notice that.
So she goes, "Can I go outside?" And she, no. My daughter looks at my wife directly in the eyes and goes, "Say yes."
Oh my gosh! Oh. It's starting.
And then all of a sudden, Mommy's eyes stare forward, and she said, "Yes."
Yes.
Oh, it's say, "Can I go outside?" No. And then again, say yes. And she crosses the arms, and now she
is evil.
The best one was my wife got my daughter this princess puzzle, pink princess fairy puzzle, obviously a fairy puzzle. And my son looks at it and he goes, "That puzzle? That girl looks like a prostitute."
Wow! Thank you. Good night, everybody.
My wife says, my wife had that Kermit turn. You know, she looks at me and she's like, "Where did he get that from?" Like, I don't know. I call them hookers.
Oh, look at me.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show, live from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Jess Hooker is at the news desk.
Hi, Josh.
Willie G's at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk.
Hey, man.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey, Josh.
I'm Josh Arnold, and there's Tom.
We just spoke with comedian Jim Brewer. I thought we'd feature a little something from Jim.
Yeah.
This is from his live stage act. He's on tour tonight in Des Moines at the Hoyt Sherman Place. Then he's got coming up Saginaw, Detroit, Indy, and Fort Wayne, all in the next 5 days. And then Newport, Kentucky, Columbus, Ohio, among others. The famous Agora in Cleveland, Utica, New York at the Stanley, and in Bethlehem, PA in early May. So lots of shows for Jim Brewer. But here he is on stage with a classic tribute to AC/DC.
And the most fun band I've ever seen is AC/DC. But the best is Brian Johnson. He comes out. They can take any song. They all sound the same. It's always the same concert, but it rocks. They can take the hokey pokey and tear it up. They're gonna come out like, put your left foot in. Ooh, put your left foot out. Put your left foot in. Can you shake it? Shake it. Shake it all about. Doing the hokey pokey. They always have a breakout like this. This looks like a hokey pokey crowd. You can never understand a word he says, but it sounds so awesome. All you hear him is say, "You ready?" Bring your ass out of town. Keep your hands covered. And I got you. First of all, you ready? Repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. Hokey pokey. Ooh. This one, I want you to take out all your anger. Ooh. Your wife makes you crazy. Your boss, you want to kick him in the nuts. One last primal scream. Come out. 1, 2. Hokey pokey.
All right. Jim Brewer, that is just so classic. Doing a little bit of hokey pokey. Jim on tour right now, doing his comedy. Now,
Tom, do you do the hokey pokey when you're at a wedding or whenever it comes up?
I have done the hokey pokey.
Ah.
Yeah. I used to DJ a lot of high school dances primarily.
Oh, yeah.
And I would always throw that in to see if I could get the crowd to.
Boy, how did they like? Did they like doing the hokey pokey at the high school dance?
No, they didn't like doing anything.
Except making out in the dark corners.
Hard to get them going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those first few songs, you don't want to play anything. I mean, you gotta burn them, right?
Yeah.
They're burner songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
I went to the skating rink recently with my nieces, and I was like, when do they play the hokey pokey? And they looked at me like I was nuts. They were like, what are you talking about?
Oh, that was a standard.
Yeah, what was the word you just said? They didn't know anything about it.
Oh, no, we got to teach these kids about the hokey pokey.
I mean, it's one of the great things about the hokey pokey is it instructs you how to do the dance.
Yeah.
Which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you think at some point it was a radio hit?
I can't imagine
No,
it was.
I don't think
I mean, then
so.
how the hell did it get so popular?
I bet it wasn't popular until after its time. You know what I mean? Like people didn't appreciate it.
I think it's like
till
it's like
later.
the song "Beans, Beans," the musical fruit. It's one of those. What is the origin?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can you see if they did a? It'd be great to have like one of the serious news guys from NBC tonight. A special edition.
Do a deep dive.
Beans, Beans, the musical fruit.
We need to ask
Where's
Greg.
the money going?
Greg can do it for his next report.
Yeah.
I think that may have been Greg's last. You seemed a little put out.
Coming up, We have a little bit of a history lesson for you. We have an unusual story about a doctor that says men should
Yes.
wipe after urination. I'm not sure. We'll find out. We'll be the judge of that when we return to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
More of the show is on the way. You can find us on X at Bob and Tom, or you can email us at bobandtom@boband.
Now, the comedy duo of Abbott and Costello are well known for their classic routine, Who's On First? But this, too, is hopelessly out of date. Here's my version with the help of Mr. Dean Metcalf.
Okay.
Hey, Abbott! I'm the new team doctor. You being the manager, you got to tell me what drugs the different players are taking.
Certainly. Well, who's on roids? What's on cocaine? I don't know's on meth.
That's what I want to find out.
I say who's on roids, what's on cocaine, and I don't know's on meth.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
Well, then who's on roids?
Who?
I mean the fella's name.
Who?
The guy on roids.
Who?
What is the name of the guy on roids?
What is on cocaine?
No, I don't know what's on cocaine.
No, he's on meth.
Look, do you know who's on roids?
I'm telling you. Who?
The fella on roids.
Who?
What is the name of the guy on roids?
What is on cocaine?
I don't know. He's on meth. There I go, back on meth again.
All right, now calm down, calm down.
Listen, who comes up to me, tells me he wants me to shoot him in the ass. I take the syringe, fill it with roids. I shoot who in the ass?
There you go. That's the first right thing you've said all day.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
All right, so you know the players?
Forget the players. I need some heroin.
What did you say?
I need some heroin.
That's our shortstop.
Why I order?
End scene.
End scene.
Paul Mercurio. You live in New York now.
I live in New York now.
You like the city? Where do you? Are you in Manhattan, Brooklyn? Where are you?
I was in Harlem for a very long time, and I've been on the Lower East Side for like 4 years now. So I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people talk crap about New York around the country. Sometimes we're kind of like I was in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I was in this taxi, and he asked me where I was from. I said New York. And I mean, he gasped so loud it almost startled the horse. And he was like, I hear New York is filled with crime. And I was like, I've heard about Chattanooga. Nothing. When my agent said I had a gig in Chattanooga, I Googled what country is Chattanooga in, and then I fired my agent.
And you're also an actor. We didn't really talk much about that, but
I know no one's talking about it these days.
you were just. You said you just did something. I didn't. What was it again?
Well, I had an audition many years ago for Game of Thrones, and I remember I walked in the room. I was ready to go, and the director said to me, "First, we need to see you in your underwear." Which is not what I was expecting. So I put my underwear back on. I've been an actor. I mean, longer than I've been a comedian. I've shared the stage with some people who have gone on to become huge real estate agents. I had one small part in Law and Order. I played Ice-T's waiter. And to prepare for the role, I actually became a waiter for 12 years.
You're a method.
Yeah, very method. I'm the Daniel Day-Lewis of Applebee's.
We have good neighbors. They're bad neighbors, but they're good to tell you guys about. Bad neighbors, 5 or 6 cars in the front yard at all times. Rotation, whoever's currently living there. And Daryl, he's the dad over there. He's their leader. He drives a hearse. That's his car. He doesn't work at a funeral home. They have German shepherds that run. I like dogs. I don't like these dogs because they just let them run around barking all the time, and they don't even tell them to be quiet. Like, they bark, and there's a new guy that's moved in on the other side of them, and he really doesn't like when they bark. So you hear them bark, 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 and then over the fence you hear, "Shut up!" Which always works, doesn't it? You know when you tell your dog to be quiet and he's like, "Oh, pardon me, sir. I had no idea I was causing such a ruckus. I'll calm down post haste." You know how your dog always does that, right? So I don't like that he yells at the dogs. I don't like the dogs, but I don't like him yelling at the dogs. So they bark, 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 and I hear over the fence, "Shut up!" So what I do is I go, "No, you shut up! Don't you yell at them puppies, that's disrespectful." And then I just go in the house, right? He doesn't know it's me.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker. Guess what? I saved up some money and bought this new badass spy camera. I swear to God I did. Check this thing out. Perfect. Office supplies. Man, you can do a billion things with stuff. Staple remover, notepads. Looks like we got some erasers. There's over 1 million textiles in here. What? Oh, I have an idea. I swear to God, I just hit the jackpot. I learned this from my mom, Phyllis. See, you take the Post-it note, which appears to be just a common Post-it note. Then you take your pot you keep in a Parmesan cup. Put your pot right here in the middle, and automatically you got free rolling papers. I swear to God, man. Once you inhale the adhesive, oh, you'll get people hooked. It's like a Fortune 500 buzz. This will be the next plot line on Breaking Bad 4. Well, let's get to work. Hey, man.
Hey, Donnie. I don't think you're supposed to be back here.
It's okay, man. I shut the door. Look, I come loaded for bear. I know how much you like this stuff. Don't start tweaking. I made these myself with Post-it notes. Here's your free one.
It's sticky.
Well, how else you think you're supposed to get hooked on it, Dick? Go ahead and hit it with a lighter, and this will keep you from snorting that Scotch tape at Christmas time. But wait, I want payment now. I want my payment now. $20 like usual.
I don't have any cash. You take credit card?
Yeah, what am I going to do with that? Run it up the crack of my ass? There's your other joint.
Come on, Donnie.
I gotta go.
With Mr. Brewer.
Hello, it's the Bob and Tom Show, live from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Jess Hooker's at the news desk. Willie G is at the orangeinsoles.com sports chair. Hey, there's Ace Cosby. Hello. I'm Josh Arnold, and there's Tom.
I'd like to go back about an hour or so. I couldn't think of the name of something.
Oh, yeah.
What did it end up being?
I just remembered what it was.
Oh, okay.
We were talking about the high collar look.
Yeah.
On capes.
On capes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was asking if I could wear a cape because we're doing something fun on Thursday morning. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. I'm a big fan. They're sending us to Smoke Justice in Covington. Smoke Justice, a great restaurant, of course. And we're going to be there doing our show in honor of the Reds opening day. And we do have some charity T-shirts we've printed up. We got a brand new one this morning, actually. If you go to bobandtom.com, our pop-up store has them. We're donating the money to a great little charity called Brave Gowns. They make things like capes and little superhero outfits for kids in the hospital. Yeah. Cheer them up a little bit. It's fun. And we've also made arrangements. If you want to just make a donation to them and don't need a shirt, by all means do so if you want. And we got a link there. But I was thinking if I could pull off wearing a cape. I mean, can you imagine just not saying anything?
Yes.
I get in the car with Kelly, we're on our way to somewhere, and she looks over and goes, what are you doing? We're just going to a restaurant. Then we'd go to a nice place. I'm wearing a cape. See ya. Yeah. But you mentioned the high collar, and I have been popping up my collar to keep the sun off my neck when necessary. But I was trying to think of the word fleece.
Fleece.
I have a bunch of those fleece things.
Yes.
They're like jackets, but they're kind of...
Yeah, like a fleece.
Those are very nice.
It is a jacket, yeah.
And they're comfy, aren't they?
I could not think of the word fleece.
They're warm.
Now, a couple quick things here. I wanted to mention Willie G is going to be part of our broadcast in Cincinnati coming up on Thursday. Also, you'll be at the Pittsburgh Improv with Frank Caliendo on the 21st of April. On the 22nd, you'll be at Hilarities in Cleveland on my birthday. You'll be at the Funny Bone in Cincinnati on the 24th, and lots of other stops with Frank Caliendo, including Columbus, Ohio, Omaha, Des Moines, and Kansas City, Missouri. all coming up. And once again, I wanted to mention Greg Warren. This is a huge thing, and I'm going to try to get this right. He's going to be in Springfield, Missouri. I've got that much down. It's going to be Saturday, April 11th. And is it? It's not Gillois. It's
Galois.
Galois. I just assumed it had some French thing like Gillois. Galois.
Yeah, no.
Okay, doing a great live show. That'll be a terrific show. Greg is getting better and better and better. He's a great stand-up. So if you get a chance to go see him in Springfield, Illinois, please do. Now, I got a nice little note here. Josh is dealing with a pretty serious situation. It's a medical condition called diverticulitis.
Yes.
And as a result, you are, as we speak, only able to consume bone broth and Jell-O.
Yeah, I'm in that phase.
Not at the same time.
No, but usually back to back.
You don't have the chunks of Jell-O floating in delightful bone broth.
No, please don't make this worse.
Is the bone broth hot or cold?
Very hot. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want the cold bone broth.
Okay.
Ugh.
Are you eating it in a bowl with a spoon or just putting it in a coffee mug and drinking it?
I'm mixing that. I'm putting it in a bowl and sipping from the bowl.
Huh.
Oh, kind of Chinese style.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's nice. Mm-hmm. Gives your affliction a nice international flavor.
yeah.
So if someone asks, you go, I have Asian diverticulitis. How does it differ? Well, I use a bowl instead of a cup. I bring this up because there's a famous piece from this show that actually mentions diverticulitis.
Oh, I love this piece.
And I thought in your honor we would feature this. It's, I think, certainly one of the classics.
Hey, beer drinkers. Do you find that your beer not only fills you up, it binds you up? You need a beer that will help you loosen up. Introducing the beer that not only tastes great, it packs a mega high fiber wallop. It's the first beer that's also a laxative. We call it Shats. SHAT''S. Shats.
All the cats tip their hats to the man who's drinking Shats. The man who needs some fiber in his brew. Shats beer. When all is said and done, we're not yet number one, but Shats is always number two.
Hi, I'm Phil Throne from the Schatz Brewing Company. Pour yourself a Schatz and see why it's making a splash all over the country. Schatz, the laxative beer. Schatz is brewed with the highest quality hops and barley. Then we add our secret ingredient, whole kernel corn. Not too much, just a pinch. Every Schatz beer is fortified with 12 essential vitamins, so you're always guaranteed a good, healthy Schatz. Schatz is available in the 6-ounce little squirt or the 64-ounce big lager. And every Schatz is tapered at one end, so your can won't slam shut. We here at Schatz are saddened by the recent passing of Adolf Schatt, founder of the Schatt Family Brewery, better known as the Old Brick Schatt House. In fact, Adolf loved his beer so much, his last wish was to be interred in a giant vat of Schatz. So come on, when it's time to take a load off, crack open a Schatz.
You will say, hooray, cause relief is on its way. No more irregularity for you. Schatz beer. Give a Schatz a pop, and soon you'll hear a plop. Schatz is nature's perfect brew. Schatz.
Don't just take any beer, take a Schatz. And for you teetotalers, try our new high-fiber non-alcoholic beer. We call it O-Stool. O-Stools. Sample one today. And don't forget Schatz Light, Schatz Dark, and for those with diverticulitis, proctitis, and polyposis, doctors direct them to try new Schatz Red. Schatz Beer, a division of Frigamel Industries, Flushing, New York.
That is disgusting.
That's hilarious.
Thank you very much. Want to thank my old friend Dr. Bill for the diverticulitis polyposis clarification there at the end for Schatz Red. Now we have sitting right over there, sitting in for Christy Lee, who I think is back tomorrow, It's the lovely Miss Hooker. And Jess Hooker, what's going on in the world of news?
Some health experts say men should be wiping after they urinate. Professor Christopher Bunker, a dermatologist specializing in male genitalia. I didn't know you guys had dermatologists for your...
Yeah, that seems like that seems like a really narrow field.
Yeah.
Mine has helped me get rid of the liver spots on the top of my head.
I mean, what a weird... God, that's just so odd. Are there a lot of dermatological problems with the male member?
I don't know. I would hope not.
Or the testicles, or...
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
He says, we now have strong evidence that retained urine on the penis is a cause of yeast infections. This is new to me. Dysuria.
Don't know what that means.
I don't know. It reminds me too much of diarrhea. Tightening of the foreskin and even penile cancer.
Yeah, I mean, I think is more of a foreskin issue, an uncircumcised issue.
That explains this. He advised the best advice is to pass urine with the foreskin fully retracted.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm not even circumcised, or I am circumcised, and I know.
Right, to do that.
You just know from handling others.
Yes.
Yes. Empty
Ramon, I'll be happy to help you with that.
Yeah, with the foreskin fully retracted, empty the bladder, then gently squeeze the male member a few times to expel any remaining urine.
Gently squeeze a few times. I got to shake 50 times.
I got to whack it against the wall. And then I blow off the tip of it like it's a revolver that's smoking after firing.
So you spin it and put it back in?
Yeah. It's a little showy. I mean, can you imagine if you're in the locker room?
Yeah.
You're standing at a urinal, then all of a sudden you pinch it off, walk over to the stall, grab some paper, walk back, then walk back to flush it.
That's what he says. After that, dry the area with dry toilet paper, not wet wipes.
Well, duh.
Oh, yeah. Why would wet wipes be bad?
More moisture?
Yeah, I think that.
But that's what you use on babies.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, I don't know that this. I've never had a yeast infection because I didn't toilet paper my wiener after I did.
No. Now, do you take the toilet paper and wipe off the seat, or you just leave it for the next lady to?
When I pee on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little gift.
Now, do you tend to lift up the seat in public restrooms?
Yes, with my foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I absolutely lift the seat. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be a good thing on a game show to have like a row of toilets, and part of the thing you have to run up to it and pick the seat up with your foot. Because we all have different rituals.
Right.
I walk in, get either preferably paper towels, if I want to lift that seat.
Yes.
And then I hold on to that paper towel to put the seat back down.
Oh, okay.
But you keep it. Then I go wash my hands.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I have also. I try to turn the water on holding a paper towel as well, because if you think about it,
yeah, they're filthy.
Yeah,
you can't when you turn it off.
Your hands are clean.
Yeah.
But when you turn them on, you're fresh from. The old Dumpsville.
Yeah, the booger-eating moron who was using the sink before you. In the unlikely event that he used the sink. Yeah. Oh, this is terrible.
I approached a gas station sink that was so dirty the other day that I didn't even bother to wash my hands.
No.
I go, if I interact with this, my hands will be dirtier than they were from when I started.
Yeah.
I'll wait 20 minutes. I'll find a new one. I can't do this.
No. I've been there. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite sink to wash your hands?
At home or in
here?
Here?
Do you ever notice I always wash my hands in the kitchen?
In the kitchen, yeah. I've been in the way multiple times.
All right, so are you...
He comes in like
after
he's
the
going
bathroom,
in, yes.
You come into the kitchen and wash your hands?
Josh, yes, he does. He comes in like he's going in for surgery. He walks into the kitchen from the bathroom like this, and he stands there and stares at you if you're in the way, and then he washes his hands.
So
in
what
the
about the
kitchen
doorknob of the bathroom? Are you paper toweling it at least for us?
Oh, God, yeah, of course. I usually will wash my hands in the bathroom, paper towel, then wash them again in the kitchen.
Okay, that's a psychological.
Oh, because look around here. One can only imagine the spirochetes lingering on doorknobs, etc. in this building.
You're not wrong.
Okay. Now, coming up, we're going to cram in some history. I love this story coming up. It's a sad topic, typically, cremation.
Yes.
And what one does with the cremated remains of loved ones. But
Yep.
there's a new twist on it coming up in the news. Right now, I want to put a new twist on your credit cards. If you look at the numbers. If you've been using your credit cards, maybe you're a little behind, and you start building up a balance on them, and you don't pay it off, you may notice that the interest rate is sky high. It's often over 20%, and that's legal, by the way. But you can get into a position in which all you're doing every month is just paying off the interest, and that thing is not going to go away. So here's an idea from American Financing. If you own your home, it's probably worth a lot more than it was when you bought it. In the last several years, the average house in America is up 45 to 50%. Depends on where you live, et cetera, et cetera. But you may have a lot more equity in that house than you think. And American Financing is all about doing a refi and knocking those credit cards out of the way and paying that off. And then you can move forward in your life. And they sent me some numbers. Their average savings currently is about $800 a month. And they also have a thing going on, at least in the short term, I know for the next several days, in which you might find yourself delaying a couple of mortgage payments. So this might be a good opportunity for you to get your head above water, get rid of that huge interest rate on that credit card debt, and do a refi. So get the details. They've got a lot of numbers they'll like to run by you. If this might be just the thing for you, I don't know, but you know better than I what's going on in your credit life. Visit AmericanFinancing.net just to get some more information. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you by going to AmericanFinancing.net/Bob and Tom.
NMLS 182334, NMLSConsumerAccess.org. APR for rates in the 5 start at 6.196% for well-qualified borrowers. Call 866-889-2611 for details about credit costs and terms. Visit AmericanFinancing.net/Bob and Tom.
Kids are, 11 is your son, right?
Yes, correct.
How old's your daughter?
6.
6, okay, great.
Yeah,
she still gets away with stuff, probably. 6 years old.
She's so funny that I just refuse to punish her for anything.
Right.
She came up from kindergarten one day and she goes, "Dad, Stacy and I were playing catch and she hit me right in the balls." She only has an older brother. She's only heard that area referred to as that. A good dad would tell her that she's wrong. I am not going to do that. I have chosen to use that to my advantage. She'll be on her first date making out with some dude and she'll be like, "Touch my ball." Guess who's done making out? Until at least college, because now everyone in high school thinks she has balls. Thanks, Facebook.
Best daddy, come on.
Is that travel hockey?
It is light travel, so not like...
I've heard that hockey is the most expensive sport.
Youth hockey's crazy.
Your children can get
It's kind of unfortunately expensive.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's like, now as a parent, you're on the team too. You got to you got to manage the schedule. You join a group text. Every team comes with a group text. Right?
Oh, that's fun.
And this thing is blowing up more than my family group text. Sure. Like 4th of July, it was lighting up. Like, hey, who's that? Grandma and Grandpa? Like, no, it's the hockey team. Yeah. Just thinking about you guys too.
We're thankful we're on the team.
Yeah. And there's always someone in there oversharing, like, Brooks can't make practice tonight. My mother-in-law had a stroke. We're going to be in ICU till we see things through. Go Knights.
So about 3 years ago, or no, take that back. Whenever, a couple of years ago. When did I get married? Okay, so we got married the day before Thanksgiving, right? So I went, cool. I will always remember this day. I'm never going to miss an anniversary because it's the day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So it's on. So the next year came. Guess who missed it? Because I didn't realize the day before Thanksgiving changes. Right. So I thought, it's always the day before, not realizing the date of Thanksgiving. And we're about 2 days, and my wife's like, it's our anniversary. I'm like, yeah, on Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
On the thing. And she's like, no, it's the date, not the day before. I'm like, oh, man.
I always ask people that, especially starting later, ask people for advice, and people are like, you want to be a good dad, never miss a game. That's like a big thing people always say, and I don't know how important that is. My dad missed games. My dad did real estate. My dad missed a game one time because he was closing a deal on a big industrial space, so he missed a game. And we went to Disney World that year, so it worked out pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, Dad, take next season off. I want to go to Euro Disney. Let's see.
Yeah.
My buddy's like, I had a great dad. My dad never missed a game. Your dad was betting on all of those games. Your dad was running a sports book in the entire CYC league when we were growing up.
Oh, that's classic. Yeah.
You guys had to move when you had to sell your house? It's because Billy Bartels missed that penalty kick at Mary Queen of Peace.
Tim Convey is our guest. That is so true.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker. Guess what? I saved up some money and bought this new badass spy camera. I swear to God I did. Check this thing out. Perfect. Office supplies. Man, you can do a billion things with stuff. Staple remover, notepads. Looks like we got some erasers. There's over 1 million textiles in here. What? Oh, I have an idea. I swear to God, I just hit the jackpot. I learned this from my mom, Phyllis. See, you take the Post-it note, which appears to be just a common Post-it note. Then you take your pot you keep in a Parmesan cup. Put your pot right here in the middle, and automatically you got free rolling papers. I swear to God, man. Once you inhale the adhesive, oh, you'll get people hooked. It's like a Fortune 500 buzz. This will be the next plot line on Breaking Bad 4. Well, let's get to work. Hey, man.
Hey, Donnie. I don't think you're supposed to be back here.
It's okay, man. I shut the door. Look, I come loaded for bear. I know how much you like this stuff. Don't start tweaking. I made these myself with Post-it notes. Here's your free one.
It's sticky.
Well, how else you think you're supposed to get hooked on it, Dick? Go ahead and hit it with a lighter, and this will keep you from snorting that Scotch tape at Christmas time. But wait, I want payment now. I want my payment now. $20 like usual.
I don't have any cash. You take credit card?
Yeah, what am I going to do with that? Run it up the crack of my ass? There's your other joint.
Come on, Donnie.
I gotta go.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Us here at the Bob and Tom Show, live from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Jess Hooker's at the news desk.
Hello.
Willie Griswold is at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk. Hey. There's Ace Cosby. Hey, Josh. I'm Josh Arnold, and we'll be telling you a little bit more about Orange Insoles coming up here. There's Tom Griswold.
Yeah, we just had this weird news story. This doctor who's a dermatologist that specializes in the male genitalia, which has got to be weird.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's probably a bunch of horrific skin ailments that can affect you down there.
Yeah,
which would be a real drag.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you if you have any of those. You have my deepest sympathy. But he suggests that you wipe the male member after urinating.
Yeah.
I wonder if there are guys that carry around a handkerchief. Like, did you ever have a buddy that would carry around a handkerchief? My
grandpa did.
One of my college roommates, my senior year, I had 5 roommates my senior year, and one guy he carried around a handkerchief.
Yeah,
I have a handkerchief in my bag right now. I always have.
But he'd
one.
blow his nose into it, then fold it up and put it back in his pocket. It was disgusting.
I don't full blow into it.
Oh, no, he
I
would
will wipe and dab and.
Yeah, he would do that. Just gross. And he wore glasses, and every once in a while he'd take it and polish his glasses up.
No way!
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what corner to go to.
Yeah.
There's corners designated for things.
No, it's disgusting. Kleenex.
Kleenex, they're so dusty. There's dust everywhere.
Okay. Anyway, I was just curious if anyone would do that. And it's time now to check in history with our Today in History segment.
Oh, my.
This is
May 2nd.
Oh, you'll like this first one, Josh.
All right.
You're is it pronounced cinephile?
Sure, yes.
You like going to the movies and
discussing the art of film. Yes.
Have you ever had a first date with a young lady, took her to a movie, and
I said, are you ready?
Based on her response to the film, you thought never again. This is the only time.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Ooh, do you have a talker?
Oh, that hasn't happened.
I just met someone whose response to the film was so inferior in your mind that you just said, this person's an idiot. I can't possibly.
Yeah, what do you mean you don't think Shrek 2 is incredible? See ya.
There was one girl who said this was only a few years ago, maybe. Well, we're going on 10 years, and she said she had watched Look Who's Talking with her daughter, and we had been dating a little bit. Not her daughter, this woman,
of course.
And she said, yeah, it was fine except for all of the antiquated gender roles. And I went, she and I are not meant to be together.
Yeah.
Look who's talking you're worried about?
I bring up cinema because happy birthday, born in 1910, Akira Kurosawa.
Yes. Yeah, your Seven Samurai, your Yojimbo, a lot of classics from him.
Yojimbo?
Yeah.
Yo, Jimbo. This says Rashomon.
Rashomon's, yeah, those are all his.
That sounds like a Bob Marley song. Rashomon vibration, yeah. Positive vibration.
Or, yeah, Jamaican doctor hears about that. You have a Rashomon.
I get the dermatologist for penises. Okay. Have you actually seen his films, or you just pretended you've seen them?
Oh, no, those are the three I've seen. I've seen, no, he did High and Low also. I've seen that. So I've seen High and Low, Yojimbo, Seven Samurai, and Rashomon.
Yeah, I prefer High and Lois. It's a classic comic strip. I'd like to say hello to the 4 people who get that out there.
I remember often skipping that.
You're welcome. Oh, I loved High and Lois.
Really?
Oh, yes.
There was comedy there?
Oh, yeah. I love comic strip. Happy birthday, Werner von Braun. You know who that is, Willie?
I have no idea who that is. Who could that be?
Did you ever see The Right Stuff?
I don't know.
He was the master of the rocket. He really advanced rocketry. And then there was kind of an awkward thing with V2s. And he ended up working for the U.S. of A. and is responsible for a lot of the rocket technology that got us to the moon. So kind of cool. And now, happy birthday. My dad was born on this date 110 years ago.
Wow.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Dad. 1922, one of my favorites, born on this date, the great actor Marty Allen.
Oh, my gosh.
Most famous, of course, for Hello There. Always funny. You know this? I wish, Godwin's not here today, always so funny. I can't. I'm pretty sure, I don't know this to be a fact. I think that Marty Allen was actually on one of the same episodes of The Ed Sullivan Show with the Beatles.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, Allen and Rossi.
Okay.
That would be cool.
He had a shock of hair. And he had, hello there.
Yeah, he had crazy looking hair when everybody had really short hair. And somewhere I have the Hello There song, which I'll be happy to play for you. I understand that the anti-drug people, DARE, are
Dare?
Yeah, they're trying to buy Hello Dare as a happy theme for those trying to knock themselves off drugs. Happy birthday, Rick Ocasek from the Cars. Was that a wig, by the way?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
He had that kind of weird jet black mop.
I remember hanging with the son and had the same hair.
Really? Okay. I always was wondering if that was a wig. People who aren't familiar with their Cars may be familiar with them from the beginning of that great song, Stacy's Mom.
Oh, yeah. This one's for you, Rick.
This one's for you, Rick.
Oh.
You know
that's what they do?
Yeah.
The song is a direct ripoff of the Cars.
Well, yeah.
I think they kind of had to.
Man, I honestly never made that connection.
That's a great song. But yeah, Willie's right. They quite literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Rick.
Boy, I'm not hearing it.
What?
I'll listen to it again today. But
Jason,
in my memory,
Jason, could you grab Stacy's Mom for me, please?
The guitar solo specifically, it's a really simple but kind of fun solo.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'll have to take a listen.
Born in 1953, Chaka Khan. Famous for Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
Mm-hmm.
She's the short little gal that barfs when she gets out of the spaceship, saying she was car sick.
Oh.
That's actually a legitimate reference. There's a famous news article about Chaka Khan pulling up in a limo. The door opens and she pukes all over the.
Oh, it is famous. None of us have ever heard of it.
Well, that's because your musical literacy
most famous things
is so limited.
1 out of 6. Yeah.
Oh, I think that's more obscure than the previous obscure reference that I made. An old friend of the show, sadly no longer with us, born in 1964, John Panette. One of the funniest guys. He was, I want to say, he had a long stint on Broadway, and what was he in Hairspray maybe?
Yeah. The Travolta role from the movie.
Yeah, he and I had dinner. He was such a nice guy.
Yeah, incredibly kind.
And he had a lot of jokes about food.
Mm-hmm. He's probably most famous for his 4-hour, you've been here for 4 hours Chinese buffet joke.
Yeah, and he was also one of those guys. He could point to every article every bit of food you were eating and tell you the calorie count.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'd been he was really watching his weight and stuff. Just a great guy.
When I was a kid, I'd come into the green room before school, and he came in one morning. There used to be food every morning, and it was like lunch food, and there was a delicious cheesy potato casserole.
It was awesome.
They used to bring in, and he talked to me about how much he loved that casserole for 5 minutes. I was like, yeah, man, it's a pretty good casserole.
It's a good one.
Yeah, if you get a chance, check out John Panette on YouTube. Just funny as can be, and a sweet guy. 1976, happy birthday, Carrie Russell, great actress. She's in what I think is my top 10 shows ever made on The Americans.
Okay.
That's a great show. I don't know if it's in circulation right now, but it's just terrific. Events on this date in history. Oh, this is interesting. 1775. Josh, you know who said, "Give me liberty or give me death"?
I do, but I don't.
He was an American.
Yes.
There's your hint.
Yeah, I don't today. My brain is not firing the way.
PH are your initials.
Paul Harvey, and then he followed it
with a good day. Of course, that was Patrick Henry.
Thank you.
Addressing the Second Virginia Convention. And the story is he said that and got really nervous because he got crickets. He's thinking, wait a minute, what the hell's going on? Am I going to get shot?
Nobody else is on. Come on.
This is incredibly obscure, and the only reason I'm doing this, I was doing some research on this yesterday. The term okay, I've always been interested in that because if you've traveled the world, you'll be in some random country and someone's speaking, their particular language, and it'll be, blah, 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 okay?
Yeah. That's good.
No, really. I'm not kidding.
You're right.
Yeah, you hear it a lot.
And it's kind of universal. They tracked it down to vernacular English in Boston in 1839. It is an abbreviation of all correct spelled ALLKORRECT.
Really?
Which was it was very popular in that era to spell things incorrectly on purpose, which is so funny because that's now so huge in music.
Wow.
There's so many bands. There are so many bands that deliberately spell the word wrong. But that was apparently the big fashion in 1839. But OK stands for all correct, which is I think a little bit of a fun that no one appears to enjoy as much as me.
we all commented on.
I like
it. No, that wasn't enough reaction.
Sometimes it's like you want us to throw you a parade every single morning.
I'm working on that with my kids, the Saturday morning parade. Now, Josh, because I think I may have embarrassed you, but you're not knowing Patrick Henry.
You did not, but
I'm going to give you an easier one.
Okay.
1857, Elisha Otis installed what?
I'm going to guess the first elevator.
Very good. At 488 Broadway in New York City. And have you ever read the story about this?
I have not.
He got it rigged up and he said to some guy standing there, "You want to go first?"
Yeah. Hey, why don't you get on there? I wonder if it's still functioning.
That's a good question. I don't know. But I'm a huge Otis elevator fan. In fact, I have a medallion that the folks at Otis sent me, and I am brand loyal. I've taken the stairs, but if it's not an Otis, I'm not getting in. I've also always wondered, does anybody ever go and read the security things, whatever they are, safety things on an elevator.
No, I noticed in the elevator it said that you behind the front desk have it.
Yeah, that you have the.
Yeah.
If you want to see this, does anybody ever go down to the front desk?
Try it the next time.
Yeah, I'd like to see. Do you have the public file on your? The first telephone was installed in the Oval Office in 1929. Phone number? One.
Just one.
Rutherford B. Hayes apparently had used a telephone in 1877, but it wasn't installed in the Oval Office until years later. So, pretty cool.
Yeah.
What year could you call international?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I imagine it was pretty staticky and fairly expensive. And I saw the photograph, and it would appear that the phone they installed in the White House was extra large and red. It looked like something from a Batman. Okay, I made that up. Here's another easy one. I'll give this to you, Miss Hooker.
Yes.
1965, the Beatles release the film Help. I'm sorry, they begin filming the film Help. Where did they film it?
I'm guessing in London. No?
Famously in the Bahamas.
I've never seen the movie.
He thought that was an easy one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I'll make it easy. Okay. Where was the movie Thunderball filmed?
I don't know.
James Bond Thunderball?
No,
Sean Connery?
I've never
Sean
watched.
Connery ended up living there. He liked it so much.
I would assume the Bahamas.
That's right, the Bahamas. Very
Okay.
good.
There you go.
Well, how about where did this show go for once a year for about 20 years?
We could do that.
The Bahamas.
Yeah, I think Jess would have guessed it.
Yeah, I went.
Boy, I showed up and that ended, huh? What the hell's that?
Well, lots of things in it.
Bahamas trips, comedy.
On this date in 1978, Billy Joel released the song Just the Way You Are.
You like that one?
It's okay.
It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that a lot of people don't care for, but I'm a huge fan of his.
About his first wife, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which wife it was.
It's the first one. I watched the document.
Oh, really? Okay,
Nice.
cool. And I think that'll do it for today. I do want to play this for you, Josh.
Please.
We talk about the birthday of Rick Ocasek from the Cars, and this is the song Stacy's Mom.
Yes, and I'll pay particular attention to
which is
what Willie
written by and in a way for Rick Ocasek. So this sounds just like the Cars to me. Wait a minute, sorry. Here we go.
Well, yeah, right off the bat. You're right. You're exactly right.
See that guitar right there?
Yeah.
It's going on.
Gosh.
Where does is the Rick thing right here?
I think it's before the solo, or maybe only in the music video. But,
it's a great song. A nice, simple, clean arrangement.
Love that song.
But
yeah, it's for sure there. It had been too long since I'd heard it.
Yeah, great song. Now, coming up, what have you got over there in the world of news? We have something else to squeeze in?
Yeah, we have that story that's kind of sad, but kind of cool. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
About the urn.
About what you do with the cremated remains.
Yeah.
My Uncle Clarence was in our garage. I hit a key in there.
Did you have to dig around in the dust?
No, sort of, kind of. It was a silver box, a little smaller than a shoe box.
Okay.
And you opened it up, and there was kind of a piece of wax paper, but it wasn't sealed.
Okay.
And then there was a hide-a-key metal thing in there,
Yeah.
the size of a book of matches.
Yeah.
So it got kind of dusty. So my mom would always joke that Uncle Clarence was in the lock. Always. He was very elderly. Uncle Clarence, every Christmas he would give me a silver dollar, and he knew the guy on it.
Who's my pal?
Right now, I want to talk to our friends at Orange Insoles. If your bracket is busted, Orange Insoles is stepping up in shoes that are accompanied by Orange Insoles. And you can still win that 4K TV. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. But, Josh, can you tell me more about Orange Insoles?
Of course I can. If you walk and work and maybe you stand longer than 10 minutes, then you have to sit down. And, boy, if your knees don't sound like bubble wrap and you're groaning, well, you could benefit from orange insoles. Feet get tired, my friends. Arches collapse, heels ache, knees complain, lower backs tighten up. Most people just blame their age. Well, I guess this is what getting older is. It doesn't have to be. Orange insoles deliver rigid arch support that do not collapse by lunchtime. They've got deep heel cups that cradle your heels and absorb shock naturally. They help maintain alignment as your feet and legs fatigue, reducing stress on your knees and hips and lower back and your body and the things. Oh, durable enough for work boots, but comfortable enough for everyday wear. And I really want you to pay attention if you're a construction worker, if you're on job sites all the time, maybe you're working in hospitals, you're a teacher, you're a doctor, you're anybody who's on your feet all day. And even if you just, get your 10,000 steps in, if you've ever said, my feet are killing me, well, Orange Insoles is for you. Visit orangeinsoles.com. That's right. Order more and save with Orange Insoles bundle packs. Be sure to use promo code Bob and Tom at checkout to receive $5 off your total order. So what are you waiting for? Plus free shipping in the USA. Get on this, orangeinsoles.com. Promo code Bob and Tom. They just may fix all your aches and pains.
I'm a big fan. In fact, there used to be a pair right behind me, but I took them home. And then I got a new pair that I put right there. I just took 3 sets of them home. They're great. Mm-hmm. And your whole body's going to respond when you're standing on a good foundation. Thank you, Orange Insoles. And I will urge you, remember, if you don't like them, you can send them back. And they do have free shipping, which is terrific. And once again, bobandtom.com/contest for your shot at winning that 4K TV, courtesy of Orange Insoles. We're going to return. I've got a little bit of news about those cremated remains you got lying around, something that may please you. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey! You still don't have orange insoles? Do you walk? Do you stand? Do you work? Then, buddy, your feet are losing the war every single day. Your arches go flat. Your heels scream. Your knees pop like popcorn. But wait. What if I told you you don't need a prescription, you don't need a diagnosis, you just need orange insoles? Rigid arch support that does not collapse. Deep heel cup for shock absorption. Built strong for work boots. Comfortable enough for everyday shoes. You upgraded your tires. You upgraded your mattress. Maybe, just maybe, upgrade what you stand on every single day. Orange insoles. If you have feet, you qualify.
People were taking the chicken from Chick-fil-A and putting it on Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Wait.
Josh, what do you say?
Josh is leaving right now.
Josh is leaving.
Okay, let's go.
Come on.
All right. You got the biscuits? Greatest day of my life.
Hi, man, it's Donnie Baker. Guess what? I saved up some money and bought this new badass spy camera. I swear to God I did. Check this thing out. Oh, this is the green room they talk about. Hey, look, it's Early Man with a Coke habit. This is badass. Oh, I swear to God. A real microwave? Who else is craving pizza rolls? Oh, my God, and here's a snack table. Snickers peanut butter. That's got all 4 food groups. Plus, it's squared. Eureka! Mountain Dew from both the northern and southern states. Oh, this has real sugar. Oh, that's going to help my metabolism. I'm loading these down. That's the great thing about Zubaz. It's like a kangaroo. I got a pouch on both sides. There's a... Oh, huh?
I've seen you forever. How have you been?
I'm good. Just
Donnie,
getting
what
the
are you doing?
free samples.
Donnie, we've talked about this. I thought I told you there was one for you. We have so many people coming.
Well, I've been caller 9 16 times.
Donnie,
what are you going to...
talked about this.
Ow! Damn! So I've had a pretty good adventure with this spy camera. Need to pinch the bridge for a second. I would highly recommend this spy camera. There's so much you can do, and you'll never be caught. I swear to God, I'm Donnie Baker, and I approve this message. Who are you? Stop spying on me!
We already called the cops. You might want to get moving. You might be able to get out of here before they get here.
And this is a DNA sample. I gotta go.
Matt Kersian is with us in the studio, and Matt is from London, England.
That's right. Hello, governor.
I never knew he spoke like that. I had no idea until I came over here.
You talk funny, don't you?
I've been doing it wrong for like over 20 years. Like, hello, how are you? I'm just a friendly chimney sweep. Cool, blimey, Mary Poppins. Let's have a tea party on the ceiling.
That's right.
The real joy of doing this, by the way, is I could do this impression in front of Americans, and half of you cannot tell the difference between my normal accent and the funny one. I know that because I've done that voice in the middle of gigs, and I could just be there going, hello, how are you? And then I don't get this joke at all. I do not see what he's doing. He says some things in an English accent, and then he says some more things in an English accent. How is this comedy? Please explain to me.
Well, we're talking with Matt Kersian. He is from London. In the UK. Did you grow up in the city of London?
I grew up in the outskirts of London, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Suburbs, if you will?
Suburbs. Very suburban.
Scotland, yeah.
No, I love the city's name. Hampshire on the Fortnight or something.
Yeah, what's the name of the town you were in?
I was in Northwood, which is very unimpressive.
Oh, no. Does
and
that
then
go?
Watford, then Stanmore.
Is that on the subway or tube line?
It's just on the
like
very edge.
The very
of it.
fringe.
The very fringe.
Is it near Sherwood?
It is nowhere near Sherwood. I'm sorry.
Could you please live near someplace we can, fantasize about Sherwood Forest?
Have you ever seen Daffy Duck as Robin Hood? Isn't that hilarious?
That's the greatest.
Every day. That's just my life back home.
So did you go into one of those all-boys schools where you have to wear a little suit every day? Or?
Oh, yeah, and you have to play rugby. And,
yeah.
Dude, if you let them keep going, they're going to ask if you know Harry Potter. Defend yourself, sir.
I can't help but notice we're joined by Mr. Michael McDonald, who has a terrific book out. And,
yeah.
He's on the... Mr. Michael McDonald, is it true you have a clip on Pornhub?
You can do me, I'm your stepbrother.
Oh, Michael, I can't believe you're
that's just awful.
really doing that.
Hello. A great book called If That's What It Takes. And now we'll never talk to him.
Now, Michael, you're also, from what I understand, using a teleprompter at your concerts?
Keep forgetting the words to all my songs. I keep forgetting the words to taking it to the street. You caught me off guard.
Yes, I am aware. Sorry.
Keep forgetting.
First, the legendary Bob Dylan at Emmons Auditorium on the Ball State University campus, Tuesday, March 31st. The legend in person.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show live from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. We sure appreciate you being here with us. There's Jess Hooker laughing at me at the news desk.
We're glad to have you back, Josh.
I'm glad to be back. Willie Griswold there at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk.
Hey, man.
Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Josh Arnold. There's Tom.
How's the belly doing?
Good, man. Good.
Okay, good.
It's the residual stuff that's got me now.
Once again, Josh is dealing with diverticulitis.
Hooray!
So we're glad you're back.
Yes, thank you. Glad to be back.
And in the meantime, several other staff members are out with various other issues. We'll be reviewing that later on this week. But right now, quickly, I want to remind everybody that we still have an opportunity for you to win something cool from Orange Insoles, a 4K TV.
Wow.
So go to bobandtom.com/contest. This, of course, was a contest with the bracket. And, of course, I think your bracket is busted by now. It would appear a survey says most of them are. So you can't win the $1 million anymore, I guess, but you can win a nice TV. So check out the details on that. In the meantime, Miss Hooker, what's happening over there?
Spotify and the Water in a Can company known as Liquid Death have teamed up to create an urn that brings your favorite music to the cremated remains of a loved one.
Is that right?
Yeah. The music streaming service said the Eternal Playlist urn is a collector's item for anyone looking to take their love for music to the next level.
Do we know how it works?
The last level.
Or the last level.
I saw a picture of it, and there you go.
Yeah, the speaker.
The lid has a speaker in it.
Yeah, and it looks kind of like a cookie jar.
It's classy.
Yeah, just very simple, white.
Is that their logo on the bottom? Can you tell? It's hard to tell because it's like a white, I guess, clay?
Yes, it's the skull.
White clay.
It's the skull-y kind of looking thing.
Oh, okay.
And then the Spotify logo above that.
Right.
But it's embossed kind of. It's not boldly lettered.
No, it's nice looking.
It's somewhat subtle.
Fine.
So in death, you can...
Yeah, the press release reads, the Eternal Playlist urn is equipped with a discrete Bluetooth speaker built into the lid. The urn allows users to enjoy their favorite playlist for all of eternity.
So you could, I wonder if you can Alexa the thing.
Oh, yeah, probably. Bluetooth into it, yeah. And
of course, if your kids are doing it, all of a sudden, you're going to spend eternity listening to Who Let the Dogs Out and Baby Shark.
Two great songs, by the way.
What would you pay for an urn like that?
I'm not very interested in it.
Yeah.
So maybe like, I guess, $50. It's like a Bluetooth speaker, right?
I mean, a regular urn, don't those go for...
Yeah, you can pay as much as you want.
But I mean,
urn,
even the low end ones are
they're still
like $100, right?
Yeah, this one is $4.95.
All right.
But they already sold out, so...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. All right, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. What is the cheapest casket you can get these days?
Oh, geez. I don't know.
Maybe $2,500. Yeah.
That's the low end?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I would think an urn, I mean, because you don't want to just put it in, like the things you'd put, leftovers.
Like an old Cool Whip container?
Yeah.
I have my urn. I found it at a antique shop, and so I was like, yeah, this is what I want to be in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I brought it home and said, here you go, guys. When it's time, this is where you put me.
Do you have it just sitting around your house?
Yeah, I have it on the mantle next to my mom's. I found one for my mom, too.
So you kind of get a pre-morn yourself.
We'll make sure you're buried with it.
Now, Josh, what kind of canned gravy do you want to be put in?
I see.
There it is. There it is.
The answer is Heinz.
Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow. Willie G's joining us again tomorrow and Thursday. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.